Hello, all of you wonderful beings out there, and welcome to the stream. I am Razim, and this is Data Resistance Squad Scar, our custom tabletop system that we have been building here and is available for public playtest through our Discord. This is Season 1, Episode 8, Emotional Damage. We shall begin, as we always do, with introductions, beginning with the cute one himself, Kerr.
Hello everyone, I am Kerr, I'm the Storyteller. I am here to give happy fun times. And hopefully, horrible things do not happen.
Can we stop at McDonald's on the way?
By the way, is Magna still evolved?
Not anymore.
Cool, let me change that.
So, I am Razim, and I am playing as Aether, the Labramon. Mahaha!
The most evil of all Digimon.
Yes, very much.
With the smoke machine.
God,
Oh,
no.
it is a fog machine. Get it right. And he is astral and light type.
Where did I put that document?
I am Tochemay, and I am playing Brioche. Normal type.
And I'm Bartholomew. I'm gonna be playing everyone's favorite rootin' tootin' pal, Charles Madoff, the funny little Rainamon, basic bitch, and wind type.
Hi, I'm Drunk Dragonera. I will also be streaming tomorrow, so you should come check me out because Razim's joining me in my game, but I am playing Jace tonight. Shadow Mystic. Did I say it right that time? Yes, I did. Yes! And a Gilliman.
Actually, it's... sorry, but it would actually be mythical. Or mythic.
Dang it. Yeah, you're right, Mythic. Here, I thought I got it right for once.
Okay.
Brain no worky. Magna go.
Hi guys, it's your favorite person at this moment. Right? I'm Bryan. I'm playing the lovable Dracomon X called Magna. He is a shadow and fire type, and if anyone needs a refresher, just give it a quick second, and you can find out what happened.
Monteron, I never loved you.
Bryan of Wolf is crying because Magna betrayed everyone.
Yep. And I am Rygon from the channel Rygon Plays. I am playing Spectre the Gamamon tonight, who I believe is like, I don't know, Steel Mythic, something like that. I hope everyone has fun.
Metal mythic. But Magna, since you're the one that put all this into, well, actually, I'll give Jace. You did do that music thing, so you want to do the recap? Otherwise, I'll have Magna do it.
All your memories did come back after all, Jace.
Oh, shit.
I'll let Magda do it because I kind of want to hear Magda do it.
Ow. Ow. I'm alright, don't worry.
Confess your sins, my child.
We don't want you to be alright.
No, like, this is physical pain. This was physical pain.
Well, he's not all right, then he's all left.
So quit stabbing yourself and get to the recap.
Before me.
Off with... I was just doing that. we started off in the dark zone where the Digi-eggs are formed. Where the... What Digimon was it again?
For which one?
The leader?
Oh, Gulas Gamamon.
No, not that one. Where we started off last week.
Oh, that was a Brain, please work. Magnamon.
What?
The leader for Hope's Bastion?
No.
The dark
No,
area.
The dark area. Digi-egg zone.
Oh. Sorry, got confused. Let me find it real quick. Come on, computer,
It
load
was
for me.
something.
Where's
It's like a vampire something.
Grand Drachmon is the type of Digimon he is.
Thank you very much. Of course, we started questioning, and then the Grand Drachmon tried to explain everything, and then we couldn't hear anything. And then we got yoinked back by Hodu after the Grand Drachmon was confused and looked up. Memories erased and everything for everyone, including Asher for some reason. The only ones who remembered was Jace, Magna, Spectre, Charles, and Brioche. And of course, we were Digivolved. Digivolved, actually.
No, Asher remembers going there.
Asher remembers? I thought you didn't.
No,
Okay.
he remembers going to the dark area.
Okay, so Asher does remember. I guess he was just playing us or something. I don't know.
It was the denial kind of, nope, that didn't happen. Definitely not. Nope, we don't need to talk about it.
Okay, you know what? My mind may have just said like, oh no, he doesn't remember. Whatever.
This is the dankest dungeon.
Hodu gets retold that
Things tipped
Ray is an
$5.
X.
A little positivity before the dams break. Razim heart, Razim sad.
I do things. Thank you for the tip. I appreciate the support so much. Carry
You're not
on.
wrong, I do things. You're not wrong. Tochemay is gonna pull out his wallet soon. But we find out what actually happened. Hodu finds out what Ray actually is because I believe Jace tells him this time.
Yep.
And during that time, Magna tries to talk with the boss and figure out what's happening. Finds out the Spectre can hear, and that Magna can shoot Spectre messages if anything.
Yo.
And then Magna decides to tell Hodu the exact same thing again. And then this is where a lot of people started calling Magna a traitor. And it hurts. But it's I don't know if it's true or not. But it's not, because he's worried about the team. But there we go.
Tochemay tipped $115. Him helping.
Tochemay, thank you so very much for that support, for keeping this channel alive, and making sure we can keep going. I really, really appreciate it. The tip goal has been fully completed.
Oh no, I just saw the title of the tip goal.
What tip goal?
Whatever, I'm gonna continue, hopefully.
You're welcome.
Magna tells Hodu to start off the mission brief and everything, and then he mentions the X. Magna really didn't get into the nitty-gritty of it, but Hodu essentially gave all the context clues Magna needed to know that Hodu knows the truth of what the X are doing. Because all Magna said was, we know what the X are actually doing. And Horu's like, are you sure that's what they're doing? Doesn't matter. Magna tries to lie to Hodu about knowing where knows that Horu knows that he's lying, and then immediately
You
tries to
broke
go.
out there for a moment. Back up a bit. You tried to lie to Horu?
Yes, Magna tried to lie to Horu. Horu saw through the lies, and then Magna is like, nobody's ready, everything like that. Horu, because Magna's having a mental breakdown at this point, Horu mentions his old team and the old town and everything, and Magna throws a knife at Horu. At this point, there's this funny part from outside the campaign where Woe tried to do a beneficial influence, and someone put a reverse on it.
Yup.
So Magna, after being saved by the boss, starts running, quickly writes a note, tears the page out of his notebook, holds onto the notebook, pulls out his map, puts the note in his medical bag, and just throws it. The alarms start going off, and he knows he's screwed. Makes a deal with Domino to where Domino will deliver the medical bag along with the note to his team in exchange for one equal course. Magnus panicking at this time, so he's not thinking straight. He agrees to the deal. Which, Kerr, whenever that happens, I need to know so that I can mentally be prepared for a possible death. Please let me know.
Oh, I will totally let you know as soon as Domino decides when, and you'll know as soon as he knows.
Thank you. Domino proceeds to let Magna know, hey, you should probably jump. Magna trips, almost dies. Scout X pops up from the ground, takes him out of the city. By this time, while the X is taking him out of the city, he sees everyone in the town jeering at him, calling him a traitor. Some of them chasing to try to grab him, but they don't. At this time, the team essentially comes out, and Horu says that Magna almost killed him with a poison knife. Jace calls him out on it. And then Horu says for everyone to arrest Jace and Asher since they're under the influence. Sentos breaks through the ceiling, freezes everyone but the team. Everyone from the team jumps up, joins Sentos, where he creates a platform where everyone sits, throws Magna onto there. Magna gets slapped by the slap heard around the Digiverse by Spectre. Spectre yells at Magna for a little bit. Magna snaps. Magna gets chewed out by Jace. Then Sentos chews the entire team out. They make it to the boss. Magna essentially talks to the boss for a bit. Reveals that he has a notebook full of medical data along with a map revealing every single base. Before, if I'm correct, before the boss, aka Leon, aka the Gloose Gamamon, reveals his memories, I believe Jace and Asher leave.
Asher left.
Okay, Asher left. Memories get revealed. Magna finds out that, he was part of the Gloose Gamamon's past team, and that he's one of the only Digimon showing that they have the X antibody. Says that he's not afraid anymore, says that he's going to do whatever it takes to save his team. The Gloose Gamamon digivolves him for just a little bit. And then Jace gets his memories back.
After Jace left himself.
To go confine with Asher.
That too.
So, the only ones left with the boss at this time, unless anyone else left, are Magna, Spectre, Brioche, and Charles. Please correct me if I'm wrong.
You're right.
That's all I got.
And how did that make you feel?
I got tortured for it every single day of the week whenever I tried to talk with Zim, whenever I was with Rygon and Zim jumped in, and it affected me while I was trying to in process. So, I currently hate my actions. Let's go.
By the way, Rygon, we were making a joke. A half joke, rather, yesterday that we need to raise some money to hire you to come in and cameo as yourself. To be therapist for the Lost in Chaos group, the Last Hope group, probably this one.
I mean,
There's a lot of
you
problems.
really want to do, I'm sure we could arrange something.
There's so many problems with every single group that I'm losing my mind.
Yeah, like Carcer has just said, the sheer amount of therapy needed would set up Rygon for ages.
Wait, the RCU? What do you mean, dear guardian?
Oh, apparently the Recallers of the Lost group also needs a therapist.
Jesus
At
Christ.
this point, I'm kind of wondering who doesn't.
I mean, everybody in Twilight needs therapy. They're all deleted people. They all have problems there.
I think I physically need help, honestly.
Well, I'm not a physical therapist, I'm afraid.
Damn.
Oh, it's the Rygon cinematic universe. Thank you, dear guardian. Very cool.
Oh boy.
On cinematic universe. And here we got this group of depressed people and this group of depressed people. Let's make them come together and we have one big group of depressed people.
The group therapy. Group therapy. Where Zim's gonna have to play like do all of his different characters.
Putting
Don't worry
this
about
group
that
of
one. He's
depressed
just got
people
multiple
fighting
personality
each other.
disorder.
So anyways, shall we get started?
Yeah, it's almost been a half hour.
Please.
Let's do it.
Kerr, it's off to you.
All right. You guys have stepped outside of his chambers, and you are currently in a very large.
I have no space for any.
A very large hallway and such.
Does it have windows?
Yes.
Looks at Magna. Looks at window.
No, you're not.
Shakes
You're not.
head.
Please no, don't throw me out a window. I'm already dealing with enough stuff. Please.
I didn't say I was
going
going to throw you out a window.
I can tell
But,
it was flashing in your mind.
Don't worry,
Judging
it has
based off
Linux.
of the whole conversation that had just happened, do I see Jace around?
He's gotten his memories back, correct?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I imagine you're probably a little out of it. So I'm going to go up to you and I'm going to check on you.
It's one of those things where you see somebody that looks really disgusted for no good reason. Like, he looks like he's going to throw up. And the moment you walk up, he just goes, all right, let's get going. And he stands up straight and starts walking down the hallway. This way. Has anybody seen, Has anybody,
The legs are kind of wobbling.
Centos? Seen Centos? He's shaking hard.
You don't look. You look a little worse for wear there, Jace. Maybe we ought to sit down, have a little powwow or something.
Fine. More important things right now.
You sure? Because
I don't want to hear your voice right now, please.
The baby. Poor baby.
Magna's hands are going like wide up, like, yeah, you got it, you got it.
Santos, you anywhere around?
There's no sign of Santos at the moment.
Asher is constantly shooting Magna glares. If looks could kill, yeah, Magna would be very dead.
Well, definitely a death by 1,000 cuts sort of thing. I doubt little puppy has much in one glare.
Right, well, Santos isn't around, so I was gonna ask him for some supplies. Let's just get going this way to leave. I'm assuming we're leaving, right? Nobody's staying?
Nothing to stay for. I certainly don't want to enjoy whatever they've got here, not when there's a whole wasteland outside.
Yeah, lovely wasteland. Jace is gonna start walking.
Alright, I'm gonna fall in step.
Well, I mean, maybe we should at least consider, our options here. I think, right?
Look, I mean, if you want to stay, that's fine. I know you've got yourself a backup plan, but I think I'll keep my morals on this one.
I
Magnus?
mean,
Go ahead.
I don't know. I mean,
Heed my call.
it just feels like there's more of a discussion to have here. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know at all. It's everything I thought I knew was wrong or right or not true. I don't know.
I don't know.
Magnus just following Jace. Just like Mime's locking his mouth shut and just following.
Gary, I don't think you're wrong. But I think whatever conversation we're going to have, I don't think it should be done here. Because otherwise we might just make a bad choice.
Well, that's fair enough, yeah. Let's get going. He kind of awkwardly
Well,
follows.
hello, darlings. Was this about starting a bad choice?
God, no, please, no, please, no.
Hello, Schnookums.
Hello, darling. Hello, Magna. I have your bag here, just as you asked.
Everyone can just hear underneath Magnus' breath. Kill me, please. Just kill me.
What, darling? Where's the fun in that?
Is that your wish?
I wanted it to go to y'all while I was here.
Oh, indeed. Magna made a deal with me that I should give you this bag.
Oh, God.
Magna Mom has been cursed with less power. You lose a dice.
God damn it! Everyone loves to hate on me. Let's go!
As Domino is going to walk. Domino is going to sashay over, his tail flicking back and forth as he gives Charles a little wink as he walks by. And he moves over to you, Magna, and gently reaches out and runs a hand down your shoulder. Oh, darling, don't you worry. I'm sure you're going to be just fine. As he's going to offer the bag to you. Now, as our deal... Oh, God.
I do want to, because I feel it's important for yourself and such. The hatred is only in character. I have no issues with you out of character there, Bryan. Just want to make sure you know that.
Gotcha.
Concurred. Yeah, don't worry about it. It's really interesting so far where this story's going. Thank you.
No, nobody dislikes you, Bryan. Everyone is just upset with Magna, apparently. I'm enjoying it. I love Magna. I have no complaints whatsoever.
I know I'm having a nightmare tonight. Let's go.
Here
Wait.
you are, though, darling. Your bag.
Wait, I won't have to have a nightmare if I stay up all night. You won't affect me,
Dude.
Domino. I win in the end.
You'll just be seeing Domino out of the corner of your eye.
No,
All
Brian,
the time,
Hallucination.
darling.
Brian, save
thought
that for next week. That's when I'm doing my 24-hour stream, so we can do it together.
Oh God. I'll have to leave for like.
Woo! Here's the Florcoon to comfort you.
I'll have to leave for like work, in processing, and all that stuff. But every time I'm done, I can like update and / join in.
Don't worry, Magna. Everything's fine.
Yeah, carrying
Nice.
on.
Magna's gonna just take the bag while just glaring at Domino, being like, "You really don't know like what's a good time, do you?"
Oh, darling, I don't know a good time. I know the most perfect of times.
Oh yeah, he does.
Magna's immediately looking out the window, just like, "Can I jump and break the window and get away from this situation?"
No, darling, you can't.
Can you read minds now?
No.
You said that out loud, traitor.
Okay. Just shutting up. I'm shutting up.
Jace, darling, how are you doing right now? I
Absolutely
feel
fine.
like out of almost everyone, you need a hug.
No, I'm good, thank you.
Asher, you should give him a hug.
Asher looks at Jace.
He's got a tremble. He's still got that look on his face like he's about to throw up, like he's truly disgusted with something right now. He kind of forces a smile, but he can't get it all the way.
He is getting a puppy hug around his leg.
Pets over his head.
Now, darlings. Domino reaches up and claps his hands twice, and suddenly you aren't in this castle anymore. You are in what looks to be a small little ballroom. Seated around a large table laden with different food. Now, darlings, you've been through quite a lot of trauma. You've been through quite a lot of issues. And I thought, in my most perfect of brains, that per my deal with Magna, I thought I might assist you a little bit. And well, my dear Charles, of course. As he looks at Charles and blows him a little kiss. So,
Sure.
I offer you my hospitality to be able to rest, relax, unwind a little bit, and, of course, be able to plan your next move.
Charles is gonna catch that kiss in his hand. Put it away for later.
It is now a bird. The bird is now chirping.
He's gonna scramble to throw it out of his pocket because holy shit.
The bird just pokes its head out of your pocket and just kind of looks around and chirps. He is now Pocket Burb. Congratulations, you have Pocket Burb.
You have a memento from Domino.
Domino, the sweetest thing.
He is now Finchy the Finch.
The first order of Finch Force 5.
Now, darlings, would you like me to give you some time alone to relax and perhaps have some food and drink? You haven't had food for quite some time, if I remember.
Yeah, I was gonna make dinner and invite. Looks over at Spectre. What's the catch, by the way? Is there one?
Oh, no, darlings. This is purely for the deal that I made with Magna and also my ongoing deal with Charles. This is all free of charge, darling. It's already been paid.
Looks at the others.
This seems fine.
Magna's just currently looking down into his lap. Just because, first off, Domino revealed that he had a deal. And then second off, he doesn't feel like he belongs anymore.
To be fair, you never said that Domino shouldn't reveal the deal that you made.
Well, yeah, it's mainly the second one. He doesn't feel like he belongs with the group anymore.
It's perfect, Domino. As much as I'd like to spend a little time with you, I think the group needs me a little more.
He will nod his head. Well, darlings, if you need anything, feel free to call. Either I or one of my servants will be by to get you whatever you need, darlings. And with that, Domino is going to strut once again out of the room.
This hamlet shall not fall.
Kitsumo Moki raided my stream with 2 viewers.
Kitsu, thank you so much for that raid.
You have returned.
And the
Kitsumo
resub.
Moki just resubscribed for 6 months.
Welcome on in, everybody. I am Razim. You've come into the middle of our Data Resistance Squad campaign, which is a Digimon campaign. I will be in the chat, but thank you so much for sharing your community with me. Everybody, do go check out Kitsumomoki. They do music and stuff, so definitely go check them out.
Boy, I hate to see him go, but I love to watch him leave. Oh,
Her question, is there alcohol?
Yes.
Jace goes for the strongest thing that's out, pours himself a shot, takes the shot, sits down and goes, okay.
It's really, really good shit.
He pours himself a second.
Okay. Yeah, this is the good shit. You haven't had this type of stuff since before the war.
He looks at the bottle and he goes, yeah, I kind of miss pre-war stuff. Okay. So, who wants to go first in this little parade of talking?
I guess that's a unanimous no one.
Honestly? How about you first, Jace? I can see you shaking there.
Joke.
It'll go away.
I don't doubt that. But whatever you seem to have learned seems to have shooken you up quite a bit. This crew here stated no more secrets, right?
Yeah, I'm
Anything we should be aware of? Anything we should know?
He kind of buries his hand or his face in his hands a little bit, and he goes, "I don't know how much to believe of it myself yet, but a lot of us are reincarnations. This is not the first time that Dex has been a problem. I'm kind of having trouble because I kind of remember how I died last. And, well, a lot of us died sacrificing ourselves trying to stop the X the first time.
What do you mean?
We were all in a team together. You, me, Magna, Brioche, Charles, and And Leon, I guess, is what we're calling him now.
And we were all trying to help?
Yeah. Well, a lot of us died. Sacrificed ourselves, more or less.
Ah, great. Good to know this is just another stop on the carousel. Charles is gonna take a seat and pop open a nice cold apple cider.
A little hard to swallow. I don't know how much of it's truth. After all the manipulation and lies the boss told me before, I don't know if it's real or not.
That's fair. Although, we all know this isn't our first rodeo. It's how Digimon are. If you die, you come back. You die again, you come back again.
See, the thing is that we might not have.
Might not have died.
Well, no, I mean the old X actually did delete permanently before we defeated them. So technically, I'm not sure if we're actually supposed to be here or not.
We're here, though, aren't we?
Yeah, we are.
I mean, I certainly don't feel any less of being here. But I mean, I can definitely get the concern.
It's just
We're not
messing me up
supposed
is
to be
all.
here. Maybe there's some trickery afoot.
But all I can think about right now is how to move forward because I don't want to think about that right now. So
Fine. Turns
he
to
finally
Magna.
takes the second shot.
Turns to Magna. All right. You've got your audience. What happened? Explain yourself.
Magna is just gonna look up at everyone. I'm sorry that I dragged y'all into this. I don't know what happened, okay? I mean, I talked to Hodu for a bit. I talked to Hodu, told him the exact same thing I did again. We went into the Dark Realm. I don't know why I told him again. I guess I just wanted to confirm or whatever. But as soon as I figured out that, oh, it's the exact same thing, I started to panic. I started to mentally break down. I don't know. I know we promised no more secrets and everything, but I still don't know what triggered me to throw the knife. All I know is that I was breaking down. He mentioned my old team, and the first thing that happened was that I threw the knife that I had. And the next thing I know is that I'm about to die. I get saved by Leon. And then I run. I wrote a note. The whole plan was just for me to be the only one to leave. So then I could get questions answered by Leon. And I'm going to be completely fair. I accidentally initiated a link back with him. Back with Leon. Like right before I went through the portal to the dark world. I'm scared. Because I got answers that I was hoping wasn't real. And now I don't even know if anyone wants me to stay as part of this team. I understand if you don't want me to stay, but the whole goal was for, if anything, me to get taken, Domino delivers the bag over to y'all, and then you would read a note that I have in the bag. Essentially just explaining why I did this. And that no matter what, I care about y'all.
So we were just meant to be your bagmen?
No. Hodu wasn't good.
What I did to cleanse you, you couldn't have just accidentally reestablished that connection. You would have had to make it happen.
I don't know how it relinked. All I know is that I was thinking, just in case there was still a connection, if anything. That if he was listening in on me, that he better watch out. And next thing I know, the connection's brought back. That's all I did for the connection to return. I swear, that's all I did.
And how do we know that's even true? You lied to us over a pen. A pen! That was enough to lie to us over? And now you want us to trust you?
We're still a team.
Asher, I don't expect to get forgiven, to be completely honest. I don't know if any of y'all can trust me anymore. I still care about this team. Magna's going to just reach into the bag and pull out the notes. I mean, the entire plan for me to do this was in order to get information to protect you guys. I didn't want y'all to get hurt. I didn't want y'all to get involved because I knew because I know something was going to be stupid, I was going to do something stupid. I didn't want y'all to get involved. I didn't want the chance that Hodu would attempt to arrest y'all.
Well, guess what? He tried that anyways.
We all make mistakes, you know. I'm sure. It's rich coming from me, but y'all didn't kick me out of the team when I did what I did or didn't do.
Yeah, but you didn't make a mistake that changed the entire team's life, like I did.
Could have.
Yeah.
I mean, Spectre was in direct danger. He could have. I mean, he can handle himself, of course, but I mean, it's. I mean, it's tough, this is not ideal.
Let's look at it this way. Charles, you did make a mistake. And I made a mistake. But the team was able to come out the stronger for it. We were able to get Ray, for example. And I think it helped some of us out. Well, I'm not saying that this isn't a mistake and there aren't negative consequences to it. I don't think we should deny the possibility that maybe things can turn out okay, even for the better. Magna, you fucked up. Bad. But I'm not going to say that this is the end of the world, because who knows? Things might turn out in our favor in the end.
Oh no. No, I'm completely screwed. Because everyone at Hope's Bastion thinks I'm a traitor. The medical team is going to get pulled for potential corroboration. We have 5 critically injured back in Hope's Bastion that are going to die in a number of days. And it's all my fault.
Well, we can't change that right now, though.
It's all my fault.
The
I
injured can
wouldn't-
still pull through.
I wouldn't be too sure that things are going to move as fast as you think they did. Horu panicked too.
Well, no. And this is exactly what I told Horu. What would happen if you made me make a move? Magna chuckles a little before just placing his hands over his eyes, and he just mutters, "It's all my fault."
Why? You still haven't told us why.
That's a stupid.
Okay, Asher. What do you want to know? What all do you want to know? Let me know. Because honestly,
you didn't
right
tell
now,
us anything about what you said to Horu or why you attacked him.
Asher. I gave him the normal brief. What happened, where we went, what we saw, all that stuff. I mentioned a little bit about the X. I didn't tell Horu that the X were absorbing Digimon. All I did is that I told him, like, hey, the X are doing something different. And he immediately reacted as a way of, they know something that's secret that they shouldn't know. Then I told him, oh, Kitsune, I believe a Digimon, helped us evolve during the fight against the undead. I believe the name was Digi? And he told me the exact name, Demi.
That is the part I'm confused on. Weren't you told not to mention them at all to him?
I told him that an outside force helped us digivolve. And then he immediately asked, was it a Kitsune?
Why didn't you say no?
I'm sorry. The fact being that this,
Stress.
not only stress, but the fact that a giant mega Digimon is staring straight at you, knowing that you know something that other people shouldn't know. I cracked. I told him, like, oh, I don't remember the name. It wasn't something like Digi. He immediately came out saying Demi. Through all the context clues and everything, I could figure out, just from that so far, he knows what the X are doing. He's keeping it a secret, and he knows something about the Kitsune that helped us, the Digimon that helped us. I told him that Everything fell right perfectly for me to get all the information I needed. And so I lightly treaded. I tried to lie, saying, "We don't know where they are." He saw right through it. I told him I'm not giving him the location because we're not ready. He pushed. And he pushed. And he pushed, trying to get the information. Saying that I need to let the other megas know. I need to let them know so then we can start planning. And I know from experience, when a mega starts planning something, they usually plan to enact it within a couple of days. Hope's Bastion isn't ready for it. Because if they come charging over to where either the boss is or where Demi is, they're going to see the true terrors of the war. They're going to see the fact that everyone may die. The people that they care about going to get absorbed by the X and then immediately get murdered by a mega. Hodu wants to start another war. I told him I'm not giving him the information I need a day. And then I told him about the last town. About how the last mega did exactly what I'm telling him we're not ready for. How everyone saw the consequences. How I apparently aided an X into the city without knowing. I lost my family. I lost an old town. And all I have to prove of that is a stupid map. He mentioned my old team, saying, wouldn't it be great to finally have them back? And the first thing I did was snap. I don't know what all happened. All I know is that I threw the knife straight at him after saying that he messed up for mentioning my team. I don't want the same thing like my last team to happen here. That's why I wanted to leave all by myself. I don't want to see anyone get either taken by the X or die in front of me.
Horu already knows that we have an X with us.
Yeah, too bad he doesn't have that X. But we're already screwed. We're out of the city. And it's all my fault.
We can still do stuff.
Jace takes another shot. He sits up and he goes, All right. All right. All right, I think I'm in one piece now. We can dwell on this later. Let's start figuring out where to go next. Some of us might be able to go back if anybody here wants to.
By our lack of progress.
What was that last thing, Jace?
He said, if some of you want to go home, some of you might still be able to. Or go back to Hope's Bastion, that is.
I think I burned that bridge.
Oh yeah, definitely. I kind of heard from Sentos somehow that you flipped the bird at Horu?
Yeah, I did two of them. I called him a bitch. I think it's been a moment. I got caught up in the meme moment. It's
We all
he's gonna
did.
break me in half.
I think the only two that can go back are Brioche and Spectre. I can't go back.
Maybe he'll take Asher back. I don't know.
Well, right now, I think that's really something we can rely on. Let's focus on what we can do next. What can we do to be the most productive in the moment? We've met the boss. We know we can't go back to Hope's Bastion, not right now. So what do we do?
We're gonna have to set up shop out in the waste somewhere.
Asher is going over and just curling up into a tight ball around one of Jace's legs. It wouldn't be
Well,
home without my dad.
That's sweet. Though if you ever choose a side, I'll support you. Even though at this point I don't think there is a right side in this war anymore.
I mean, I think joining the boss might be a good idea. I mean, not swearing allegiance necessarily. Is just kind of pick a side for now.
Well, the
Yeah.
thing is, you already know that if you dare to give him an inch, he'll take a mile. It's what he did to Magna.
yeah. I'm not too keen on making any more deals. I screwed that up.
I hate to admit it, but if I have to look at him again, I might throw up.
Honestly, I agree with you on that, knowing that your memories are some of your memories are in my head. And the fact that he took me over. I think I'd rather die than let him do that again.
So what? We'll just be on our own. We'll just be.
Well, that's why I was hoping Santos was around, because if he was, I was going to ask him for some supplies.
Well, we got a big table full of food and whatnot here. Anyone got a bag?
I know I have room in my bag. But Jace, if we're looking at finding a place to set up shop or anything, we're gonna need the map. But I don't think Asher's gonna let me have that right now.
I sure can hold on to the map. Pets over Asher's head. Hey, buddy, you want to roll out the map for us?
He will pull it out, still shooting a glare at Magna, but he rolls it out.
Yeah, that's completely fair.
All right.
Any of the bases that we go to, Holrood's probably already alerted them about us.
Yeah, we're going to have to stay away from any known bases currently.
Magna is just not even looking at the map, just looking at the note in his hand. Flipping it over and then realizing that he tore out his own medical records.
All right, Spectre, you're a survivalist too. Come here. Let's find a place in this map and we'll head that direction, huh?
Spectre walks on over. He notably hasn't really touched any of the food or the wines or anything on the table. What do we got?
Should we roll something, Kerr? Maybe a survival?
Yes.
Alright, let me bring up my character sheet.
Mine cunning survival for me, I think. That's 40-10.
Yeah, I'd go with mind. Yeah, mind cunning survival.
Apparently, Jace is too distraught right now.
3. I've got 3 dice to roll.
Let me see these results.
Spectre's not much better. I can't make heads and tails of it. I don't know what spots would be safe and which ones wouldn't. We've only
hard
been
'cause-
on one mission.
A miss. Not enough ale.
Oh, we got a reroll.
Well, technically 2.
Did we want to use one in either me or Spectre group?
Go for it. Also,
A miss. Not enough ale.
there was also a Signs from the Stars played for giving us a hint on where to go, Kerr.
Okay.
So do we both just reroll again?
One of us would.
Go for it. You got more dice.
Did that even count? No, of course it didn't. Come on, stay in there. And a single reroll. So 1, 2, 2.
All right. So what exactly would you be looking for?
I'm looking.
specifically?
I'm looking for an area on the map that looks like it is not close to any of the current resistance settlements, and somewhere that may have some basic natural formations that could be used as some level of defense or ability to hide. Something like, well, I know there aren't any forests, we're in a wasteland, but mountains would be nice, or a rocky terrain, hilly terrain would also be really nice.
What about
There
ruined
does look
cities?
to be. There does look to be a couple of old abandoned towns. And Jace.
Oh no.
Jace.
My old town.
Yup. Your old town.
Jace stares at it for a long time, then just points at the map and goes, I know exactly where this is.
Magna's gonna look and be like, do y'all need a little help to figure out where, or
There's a
You
town.
do feel you
Go ahead.
You do feel like you have a couple of options. Word does not travel quickly among the resistance bases. If you could get to one of the more distant ones, you could probably stop anyone there from finding out about it. It takes time for messengers to be sent, and if you waylaid the messenger, no one would probably ever find out. So that is an option to you if you wanted to go back to the resistance. And of course, there's also the option of hearing out the boss a little bit more if you wanted to do that. Or you could try to find a place to settle down and just kind of figure things out as you went, as you were talking about doing right now. You have sort of 3 clear options that you could take if you wanted to.
You said there were other options?
Those are the 3 clear options that you could probably try to take.
Well, I don't know where we are, but I can probably assume that either we'll get dumped back wherever we were, or we'll be put somewhere closer.
You have a
So-
feeling if Charles is the one who asked Domino to do it, he can send you almost anywhere you would want to go within reason.
Let's get out of this shitty place.
He'll give you
Charles.
basically 1 fast travel for free.
Charles, it's time to use your ultimate charm and see if you can possibly drop us off somewhere.
I think I can arrange that. And if nothing else, I suppose I could always owe him a favor. A
No,
naughty
no.
favor. Oh,
No,
not
you
that
don't
kind of
wanna-
favor. A special favor between he and I, the Magna. Don't worry about it. Oh dear.
I'm just waiting for Charles there to be replaced with a duplicate at some point.
Are we sure he hasn't already been replaced with the duplicate?
I'm sure.
All right. Well, what would the real Charles know? Come on, ask me. I don't know how I would prove I'm not a fake. Actually,
What nails do you
That's
use when you're creating
May
barricades?
darkness prevail.
See, that's a very Charles answer right there.
out of character. I forgot. I forgot.
Oh no, he's been cursed with less power.
So it's time for us to warp out of Scar and back into World of Darkness.
Absolutely not.
Oh, Spectre. I forgot about this. Here you go. Magnus handing over the pen knife.
Thank you. Spectre just kind of like snaps. Give me a second.
Bless you.
Bless you. Bless you.
Thank you. Spectre grabs it, kind of like flicks it shut, and stashes it somewhere where none of you quite know where it's going. It's remarkable considering he doesn't wear many clothes. Well, Jace, I'll let you take the lead on where we want to go, but I won't exactly blame you if you don't want to go back.
It's my hometown. I know that area like the back of my hand. I used to forage the woods all the time.
Wait, your hometown?
Yeah, right here. He taps in the map. It's where I was from before the X took me and Ray.
Thank God we're not going back to the old town where I'm from. That's like 2 days' journey from there. Thank God.
Well, to add my 2 cents in, as much as I'd have, my own, I think I've made aware of my own preferences, considering that's not an option. I think somewhat familiar and probably not used for gathering resources anymore is probably the best. I mean, if we want to go and try and make a home in a new resistance base, I suppose I'll have no choice, but seems pretty suicidal to me, not gonna lie.
No, it's really good we're not going back to my old town. Well, because first off, I had nightmares for the first couple weeks being in Hope's Bastion. Going back there would give me the nightmares again, maybe even worse night terrors. And second off, I don't even know if the X are still there.
Honestly, my suggestion is also my hometown. I know that the boss has a base very close there. If we change our minds, we can easily make it there. We're out of the way of the resistance.
I'm honestly not too worried about the X at this point. I don't think they'll do much to us. I'm more concerned about the other side of things.
I just really hope everyone's okay back at Hope's Bastion.
I'd say try to put that kind of thinking out of your mind. We can't know. And honestly, if you dwell on it, you're just going to give yourself a headache.
Oh God, they're gonna send the people after us, I think. Oh God, what if they send Alec and Joy up? That's not good.
Well, I mean,
Let's just say better that they are defeated by us rather than the X.
Yeah. I mean, if it's Carlos, I can try to reason with him.
And weren't we the reason why Hope's Bastion wasn't getting attacked?
Oh,
That's
no.
part of what worries me.
Oh, why did you remind me?
We can't know now. Asher, Brioche, what are your thoughts on things? Where do you think we should go?
Jace's hometown sounds like the best option right now.
Asher nods along with Brioche.
Yeah, I said we definitely got to take some of these supplies, though. I think its cooking might be better than yours. Spectre gives a bit of a wry smile saying that.
Oh, wait. They're not made out of potatoes. I can finally have something that's not made of potatoes. No offense, Brioche. No offense.
Your food
But-
is not made of potatoes, Magna.
It's not made of potatoes. I can
It is
eat
now.
something. God dang it!
You take a bite and it's potato.
A tear just rolls down Magna's eyes.
You should know better
Why?
than to taunt a fae in their own realm.
Domino has gone up 5 points in Asher's eyes.
Why?
Charles eats
It is
2
all-
grapes.
It is also heavily salted.
Another 3 points.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm gonna... As soon as we get out of here, I think I'm just gonna need to breathe. I'm not gonna try to run away. I just need a second.
Jace slides a bottle of liquor up his sleeve. He needs some good night juice.
What, like a cigarette carton? What do you...
I mean, it's all my fault that y'all are dragged along.
No, we chose to come along. You can't blame yourself for us choosing our actions.
I can still blame the fact that you had to make the choice.
Well, Magna, I think if, you want to make things better, we ought to focus on what we can do now, No use crying over spilt milk. Best to make things right in the moment,
Just don't do this again. If you feel like you're gonna crack, get a friend.
Yeah, and the one I'll call for is you, Spectre. I don't think Ash is too keen on me, nor is Jace. I mean, the only person who I think likes me the most right now is Brioche out of everyone.
Brioche, 1 out of 10. How much do you like Magna right now?
9.
Dang!
I know
Now,
you did what you had to do.
Now, Brioche, that wasn't a chart of how much you want to stab him. It was how much you like him.
Yeah, I understand.
It's not a chart of how much you would like to kill him. It's how much you would appreciate his character.
I understand Magna did what he had to.
9 is 10 is the most. 1 is the least.
You're definitely more forgiving than I think most, Brioche.
I'm just gonna, as Magna backs away from everyone, he's just going to the opposite side of the room to literally try to calm down, while all in his head is just him thinking it's all his fault.
Baby needs hugs.
Can't even get a good bite of food. It's all potato.
Very salty potatoes. This is Magna's cope right now because literally everything he wants to have happen goes immediately the wrong way. The second he could have something not based off potato, immediately super salty potato.
You know those things that don't look like cake, but they turn out to be made of cake?
It's like that, but it's all potatoes.
Yes, it's that but potato.
Don't worry, Magna. When we get an actual food that isn't potato that I can cook, I'll make you something.
There's only potatoes. Everything Magna touch turns to potato.
They've been cursed.
No, that is the price Domino extracts for the deal. Magna can only eat potatoes.
Magna's about to cry.
God, he's so
Why?
hot when he's being ironic.
Why is this my life now? You know what? This is fine. This is fine. I'll deal with the potatoes. There's so much stuff that you can add on them and make them not taste like potatoes. But everything from today is all my fault. Everything's my fault.
I feel like Magna needs a hug right now.
Sure, we'll give
If
him
anyone's
a
touched-
hug. Hey,
Magnus
Spectre, can I borrow your knife?
Jace, you better keep your eye on that little one. Pin him to the table or something.
No.
He's fine.
No. He's right. He's right. It's my fault. Kill me, please. Kill me. I'm tired of making everything my fault.
Calm down.
All right, I can see that things are starting to
Spiral.
spiral a little bit. Yeah, everyone's getting a little emotional. So, did you all know that if you step on someone's foot, their mouth opens up just like a trash can?
Jace just looks directly at Asher, waiting for him to try it.
Oh, God.
So let's just take a
Especially
moment,
because to
everybody.
stomp at Jace's foot, he'd have to stomp on Asher.
So let's just take a moment, everybody, and calm down. Let's eat some food. Let's get ourselves prepared. We've got a journey ahead of us, and something tells me by the time we get there, we're going to need to be spending a lot of hard work just setting up a place to live. Magna, come back to the group. But I think this conversation's done for now.
I'm just gonna sit over here for a second. As everyone can see, Magna's just writing something in the notebook.
Magna, that wasn't a request. Do it or I'm going to start throwing potatoes at you.
Okay, I'm moving.
That's better. All right. I guess let's eat. And let's get moving.
Here, I have a question about the curse.
It's more of a joke. But yes, what's up?
Does it affect alcohol as well?
It tastes of potato. You have potato alcohol.
Oh,
Wouldn't that just
so
be
nothing but
vodka?
vodka.
Magna's just gonna take like one shot and be like, I'm not drinking anymore. That's strong.
Magna just tries to drink a little bit of water, ends up drunk all the time. And did you guys know that I threw a knife? It was sick.
Charles is going to enjoy his hard apple cider, and along with that, he's going to eat a grape, a single grape, and one of those water crackers, wafer crackers, the ones. He is now full.
If anyone's like paying attention, Magna's notebook is open as they can see what appears to be like a sketch for a sword.
Jace is gonna have a couple more drinks and then pull over the bread basket.
Oh, we're not seeing that again.
gives Asher a piece. Then you're not seeing it again.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that.
See what?
Exactly.
Oh, I'm sure it'll be grand. You'll have me, they'll build everything, so we'll have some shifty stuff, though. We should probably make it pretty small scale so nobody sees our encampment from a distance, you know. Hey.
Now I think I can be unmuted for a little bit. The dog stopped barking.
Yay. Alright.
Woof.
So, what would you guys say your plan is then? You guys want to head to Jace's old hometown?
Sure, why not?
Yeah, that seems to be the plan.
Seems about as better as any other, dirt hole around here. And it comes with the added bonus of it makes Jace spicy for a little bit.
Oh god.
Everyone-
Yes, let's go back to the place where I watched all my friends and family, murdered brutally in the streets, screaming for their lives.
You chose it. You had the complete option not to.
He did.
So, as everyone enjoys your feast and gets to actually gorge yourself as much as you'd like, after you finish your food, Domino does return, waltzing in, of course. Hello, darlings. Now that you have a chance to rest yourselves and enjoy my hospitality, tell me, what are your plans for the future?
Eat this jello.
I can't eat anything but potatoes. I hate life.
Well, darling, I thought you would like the potatoes.
Everyone can see as Magna looks down at the map real quickly before jotting down what bases are close by to where they're supposed to be going.
There's not much that's really close by this town. It's pretty solidly controlled.
Oh no, he's counting up to a week's of travel from one place to another. And he's
Gotcha, okay.
writing how long estimated it should take a group of Digimon to go from the base to the city or the city to the base.
Also, just to let you know too, Jace, you have never been back to this town ever since. Basically, it was destroyed. You were never even sent to this area. So you have never seen anything near here.
That's since the beginning of the war.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be a trip. Yay. But I
There's
know the geography.
my perfect boyfriend. Oh, we were just
Hello, darling. So delightful to see you again, as always.
we've come up with a little something to do. If you don't mind helping us out, just this little bit.
Oh, darling, how could I say no to you? My absolute favorite.
Oh, you're too kind, Domino.
As he kind of tickles you under your chin.
Just gonna let out a little chittering noises. His tail's gonna flip around something fierce. Ooh. Who knew a tail could go that fast? Wow.
And tail curls around Domino.
Well, dear, we're gonna go to this place on the map. He kind of leisurely gets his finger to point over to the map while still being under Domino's caress.
Oh, I see. Of course, I'd be more than willing to help you out, darlings.
Kill me.
You're a gem, sweetheart. You know, if you ever need me, really, really need me, I don't mind taking a break every now and then.
So, darlings, would you like to go now? Is there anything else you might like from me beforehand?
Do you have any practical supplies potentially? Hammers, blankets, that sort of thing?
I could see about whipping something up for you once you arrive and get settled.
That would be appreciated.
Maybe a knife?
I
No,
got
I'm not
plenty
planning
of
on killing
those.
myself. I'm not planning on killing myself, nor am I planning to attack anyone. It's just for medical purposes only, I swear.
With that disturbing thought out of the way, yeah, that would be appreciated. We'll trade you Charles for it.
I don't think I'd mind at all, honestly.
Yeah, now I know Charles has possibly been replaced.
Everything is fine.
What are you, crazy? You think Domino would just would just hog the real Charles all to himself, locked up, collar his leash tied to the bedroom, and the head
Yes.
tied to the bed, and you think he could just create a replica to just
Yes.
do the plot?
Yes,
That's
100%.
crazy, bro. You're crazy. That's nuts. That wouldn't happen. You're making this up, bro. Are you okay? Do you need a glass of water?
If I drink water, it'll turn into potato juice, aka vodka. I'm not getting drunk. I don't want to get drunk. And to finish all off, if I did get drunk, I'd drink enough to where I'd die. Because I'm going to go into a spiral of blaming everything on me. Which it is. Because I'm the reason why Spectre had to run away. I'm the reason why you couldn't get back with Ray the first time we saw him, Jace.
Magna,
And I'm
you
the
didn't-
reason why we're in this
You didn't
situation.
cause the X.
And you're not just the one reason of why I left. There was more to it than just you.
Yeah, but I was the straw that broke the camel's back, wasn't I?
Not particularly.
I mean, Jace kind of got everyone else involved, if you think about it, because, I mean, Hodu was willing to just lie, and if Jace did see that the wound was faked, but didn't comment on it, we could have stuck around.
Yeah, my bad. I was a little shocked that he'd so brazenly lie.
If you didn't say anything, it would have probably been Charles. No, sorry, Carlos.
If I didn't
would've-
say anything, it would have been a matter of time before he dragged us off.
I mean, hell,
yeah.
Charles would have. If Jace and Asher were taken away, Charles was like straight up willing to just go with it until he could come up with a plan to break him out of prison or something.
Wait, weren't you aiming your fingers at them?
Yeah, to play along.
Oh, I had an idea for what would have happened if they got dragged off to prison. Unfortunately, that did not go through, so now I'm just gonna hold off on it.
Wait, he was gonna throw y'all in prison. As far as I know, we don't have a prison in the town.
Oh, we do. We do.
It's just another lie, you know, just another reality shattering.
Wait, but if he was gonna throw y'all in prison, he would have abused the fact that Asher has the ability to uncorrupt people.
We don't know what he was going to do.
We wouldn't have stayed in that prison.
No, and there would have been a lot more blood involved.
No, he may have killed y'all, but he may have also tried to keep Asher alive to use him to uncorrupt Digimon. I don't know. All I know is that he was highly impressed by the fact that Asher had the ability to corrupt Digimon.
I don't want to think about this right now. We all ready elsewise?
I think
Well,
so.
I'm ready to take you whenever you would like, darlings.
You know, much nice as this place is, and thank you for the hospitality. I think it's best we get on our way.
There's
Of
no
course,
war in
darling, of
Boxing
course.
Day.
There is no war in Boxing Say.
Spectre looks over at Brioche. Is that a reference to
I
something?
hate you, Kurt. I hate you. I got that.
There is no war in Boxing Say. As Domino will lift a hand. I'll see about getting you your supplies, darling. Now, I hope you enjoy your homecoming, Jace.
Oh, yay.
See you later, Snuckle.
And in a flash of light, each of you will vanish. As you guys will find yourselves in a beautiful looking town. It's a small village, but it looks fairly nice, honestly. You can see the grass is growing, there's trees, all the houses look very nice, and you can see Digimon, mostly rookies with a few champions, walking around.
I think he dropped us off at the wrong place.
Jace literally says out loud, "What the actual fuck?"
I'm gonna die, aren't I?
Jace? You recognize these Digimon.
Jace just looks around and goes, "Okay, did I die? Am I dead now?"
Am I going to die?
We'd all be dead if that was the case.
Asher, do me a favor, bite me.
Asher bites him.
Does it hurt?
Yeah.
No, I'm alive. Okay.
Asher, are these
Jace! So good to see you! How have you
Hi.
been?
Busy.
It's an Agumon who comes walking up to you.
What were you saying, Tochemay?
Jace, are these X?
I don't know.
Best we be careful.
Please don't be with the resistance. Please don't be with the resistance. I don't want to die.
What resistance?
Don't listen to my friend here. He's just being a little cranky. Hello there. You seem, friendly.
Charles, watch yourself.
We
Also, Jace, what's with the new look? What? Are you going all like what's the term the kids use?
Emo?
Is that it? Are you going what was it? Emo, Jace? Because of all the teasing you got because of the aid that came to you?
No.
That's true. He talks to us constantly about his emo phase, like sad music and all that. Hey, who are you?
Oh, Jace, you haven't. Where are my manners? I am so sorry. I am the little mayor of our town. Yes, I'm only an Agumon. I know. I just never evolved, or I never digivolved. I am, Coda, Or sorry, wow, wrong name. I am looking at the wrong name on my sheet. His name is
Spoilers.
right under that. Well, we already have a Coda in the group. He was one of the Digimon that you guys found.
Spoilers.
My name is Dane. So nice to meet you.
Yeah, some friends. Is my old house still okay?
Of course, we've been making sure to take care of it for you.
Oh, good. Dane. Yeah, just back in for a little while. This is Spectre. That's Magna. That's Charles. This is Brioche. You remember Ray, and this is my second son, Asher.
A second son? Honestly, the eggs can't stay away from you, Jace.
Yeah, it turns out that a lot of people really enjoy emos.
We have fun here.
Oh. Like father, like son. Hello, Asher. Would you like a cookie?
Yes.
He will pull out and offer you a cookie.
Asher is looking at Jace before he takes it, very uncertain of this whole situation.
Jace doesn't say anything. He looks up at the old man and go, how long has it been since I've been back? I can't even remember. It's been so long.
Oh, it's been at least a decade, give or take, when you went off on your grand little journey to see the world. You took your little one here with you, and we all saw you off.
Huh. Well, I'll stop by later to visit. I'm gonna go see the old place.
Of course, we've made sure to keep it dusted and cleaned. I did keep this on me for you, in case you ever came by, as he offers you a key.
He'll take it. Thank you.
Of course. Welcome back, Jace. It's so nice to see you again.
Yeah.
Everyone in town's going to be very happy to see you, and I'm sure everyone will get along with your friends as well. They seem like good, decent folk. Welcome to our humble town.
Great place you got here.
We're small, but we do our best. It's a quiet place here. Us folk just living our simple lives. Everyone kind of knows everyone, and we just enjoy our lives with each other.
Oh, it sounds great. We might just join Jace, see his place and just hang out a little bit, then maybe talk to some folks here then.
Of course. Any friends of Jace's is friends of the community. So, let me bid you a big welcome here.
Spectre kind of stands in front of some of the others. Hey, what is like... And I know I'm a little forward with this, but coming into a new place, I like to get a good lay of the land. What's the most significant problem that you guys face right now?
Significant problem?
Yeah.
Let's see. Well, we haven't gotten much in the way of like trade caravans lately, so we've become mostly self-sufficient. Sometimes we might have a couple of Digimon get rowdy, troublemakers come, but most of the time our champions can deal with them. So usually not too big of a deal. Otherwise, usually it's pretty quiet. We're mostly out of the way of everything, so no one really comes here.
Okay.
Winters can be a little tough, but we band together, work together, and we've gotten pretty good at overcoming any challenges that come at us.
Okay. No, like, people suddenly leaving on you or, new faces popping up unexpectedly? Other than now, of course.
No. Not usually. We do get the occasional visitor. We do get a occasional caravan who comes to trade or want to look for something in particular, you know, normal stuff. But
Okay.
it's usually pretty quiet day by day.
Okay.
You said the champions protect you? No megas?
Oh no, we're far too small for a mega to show up.
Just curious is all. It's,
Yeah, they've got more important things to do, Charles.
of course.
Magnus gonna like send a message from his mind over to Spectrum being like, this is too suspicious. Jace
think?
told us that his town died.
Yeah. So either he's lying or this town is.
I'm
Well-
gonna do something that's possibly stupid. Don't kill me.
I would recommend against that.
I'm saying possibly just because of how he may react.
Can you
Don't
run it by
worry.
me first before you do it?
Yeah, all I want to do is ask if there's anyone who's hurt.
What wants you
If
to
I
be
could
overly
treat them.
descriptive, Kerr?
Okay.
Go ahead. Ask him. Magna.
Sir, is there anyone possibly who's injured right now? Anyone who's maybe sick?
We do have a few. We do have a few sick Digimon here. It looks like Garo and Kiba both are sick. Nothing too bad. Looks like the flu, but we have them being taken care of. Garo is a Gabumon and Kiba is a Gazimon. They're best friends. They're always with each other. Boys will be boys, you know. They tend to stick their noses where they shouldn't, and sometimes they can pay for it. One of their friends, though, Lobo, he's a Labradormon as well. He tried climbing a tree on a dare, and he ended up falling, and he ended up breaking one of his legs, and he's currently getting it taken care of. We have it in a cast at the moment, but he's resting at our little, well, I wouldn't call it a hospital, more like doctor's office, just to make sure nothing happens to him, and that he'll be okay.
Well, I hope he gets that part in the play. Hey, Jace, you said you were going to show us your house.
Yeah,
Wow.
let's we should get there and sit down for a moment. It's been a long journey.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was nice. It was nice meeting you. I'm sorry, I'm so bad with names. What was your name?
No worries. My name is Dane.
Dane. Well, it was a pleasure meeting you, Dane.
I'll catch you later. I'm gonna check up on them.
Storm, earth, and
I
fire.
mean,
Heed my call.
just because, like, medical, I think I can help them get a faster
Magna.
recovery.
I think you need to help out our group first. You know, we're not feeling too good right now.
Right.
You can
Yeah.
As
attend
you
to them
say
a little
that-
bit later.
A very warm, like, summer rain begins to fall. Just it's a very light rain that you'd kind of hardly notice, and the water is very warm and nice. This is exactly how you remembered it during the summer, Jace.
Jace is making that face. That forced smile, confused, but he's also shaking again.
Notably, this is around the time that this rain would be happening.
I have no space for any more.
Well, what'd you say about it being light rain?
Just very light rain.
I mean, I think that was the second storm card.
No, that
The
wasn't a storm
Mhm.
card.
There was
That
a
was,
storm card played. There was one
Oh, it was?
earlier as well.
Oh, I thought that was a curse of junk.
Well, no,
Um,
there's also a
there's-
curse of junk
Yeah,
coming up.
there's also that.
And the one from last game.
Come on, let's get going. Jay says, kind of holding his arm as he starts to try and lead everybody towards his old house.
Magna's just gonna try to get a read on Jace. Just making sure everything's okay.
No.
Jace, as you guys are walking, you see a little a stuffed Digimon toy just sitting in the center of the road as you're walking.
May darkness prevail.
Cast fireball at it.
He's gonna walk around it.
What about everyone else?
I'm sorry, what's on the floor?
It's a little Digimon plush.
Stop cursing me with less power, guys. We all know the dice are gonna take care of it themselves. We all know the dice hate me, so you can. Do I even get a roll at that point if they're gonna keep negativing me?
Oh, the most you can be reduced to is 1 die. And then it carries over to the next roll.
So I have 3 rolls with -1.
Oh, no.
Or that's only if it takes it down to less than -1. You have to always roll at least 1 dice.
It's a luck roll.
Chance die, as it is called.
But does anyone touch the plushie?
No, but now that you said that, I'm not going to.
Charles is going to crouch down and look at it very curiously. And he's kind of eyeing the rest of the group because last time he touched an inscrutable object, things were not good. So he's kind of looking for everyone's approval to pick it up.
Charles, no. You know what?
We don't know what's
Everyone
going on
already
here.
hates me enough. Let me suffer this.
No.
No, what? Don't touch it. We don't know what's going on here. Jace, this is weird, right?
My god, everybody here was supposed to be dead. I have no idea how the heck he's still alive. He was old when I was young.
All of you guys hear that voice. Get him! As like a half dozen rookies, and you can tell these are clearly like kids, suddenly pop up from all around you with water balloons and begin throwing them at you guys. They don't hurt or anything, it's just warm water just splashing against you and the water balloons hit you.
Spectre dodges.
Oh no, Magna's totally getting hit.
Charles...
Like, oh
Charles
shit.
Body. Instinct.
Oh, you're
Evasion.
rolling?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
trying to avoid the water balloons.
I got 4
Okay,
dice.
I'm gonna roll 2. There you go. All right.
There.
I
Yes.
want to make this funny for the story.
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to shoot a message to you first to see if this is fine.
Okay, go ahead.
Do I dodge?
The reason being is because everyone's going to hate me if I say it out loud.
Oh, I have no dodge.
I just have body and evasion. I think that's all I can really come up with.
Every
Also,
roll
by the way,
is
for some reason-
attribute plus expertise plus skill.
I don't think I have an applicable expertise in this, unless you want to count cunning.
It's up to you on that front.
Nope, Jace is getting nailed.
Don't worry, Jace. Isn't this the perfect town for you?
There you go, Kerr. Let's see my fate.
Charles gets -1 in his dodge.
Sure, that's fine.
Go ahead.
So, Charles, you're completely distracted by the salt rain that's falling. Jace, you are able to narrowly duck under, as is Spectre. You guys all avoid the water balloons. As Magna gets decked in the face by like 6 of them, falls over right on the plushie, and it lets out a squeak.
I imagine Charles tried to dodge, but he ended up dodging into every single balloon that was thrown at him.
No, he ended up dodging into Magna, and Magna ended up falling on top of him.
Wait, I fell onto the plush, and then he fell on top of me?
You know, he fell under you on top of the plush, then you landed on him and the plush let out a squeak.
Are we sure it was the plush that let out a squeak and not Charles?
There was 2 squeaks.
No. Oh, hi, Charles.
All right, that was a trap. Let's.
We got you.
Yeah, you guys did.
You recognize all these Digimon. They're the little rabble-rousers, as they call themselves. They don't do anything more than Asher's sort of evil.
What
Asher,
do you
you're getting
mean,
along with these
sort
guys.
of?
Like the biblical sort, his kind of evil, you know.
Yes, they just ambushed you with a deadly, deadly ambush of water balloons.
Oh boy, forgot about that. Yeah, you got us. Are we allowed to pass?
You must pay the toll.
Oh, you want me to go talk to your moms? Got it.
No. You don't gotta do that. You don't gotta do that. It just so happens the toll has been waived for today.
Good. Everybody okay?
Magna, you're free to get off of me whenever you want.
Yeah, let me help you up actually.
Steps on top of Magna and just kind of like walks over them and proceeds along.
Ow. Let me help you up.
Ah, thanks, Magna, aerial pal.
I think I'm going to hell.
Is
We're
that
already
out of
there.
character or in character?
Like out of character talking about Magna.
Okay, random. Performs one good deed. I'm going straight to hell. Okay, got it.
I don't know if helping Charles is a good deed.
That's fair.
That's not in the Bible, so.
Although, honestly, I imagine helping Charles is more like a purgatory offense.
Okay, I'm just gonna leave that there. Charles, do the same thing. You're gonna leave it there, not touch it, and we're just gonna walk away.
Well, I definitely touched it, but you know, it's fine. I think we both landed right on top of it. We're fine. Jace, let's go. Maybe.
Yeah, let's go. All right.
Great shot, kids. Y'all have the futures in marksmanship.
They let out cheers.
Oh, great. You encouraged them.
Magna
Wow.
is just clutching his head.
You're right, Asher.
Asher is nodding. He's still very much out of sorts, though.
Hey. Just at the end of the street, just a little bit further on the left, you'll see a house way out there that's mine. Or was mine. This is weird.
It's still yours.
So this is what your hometown was like.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's not a was anymore.
Well,
This was-
I'm kind of happy we didn't go to my old base. That would have been a nightmare for me.
Do
Especially,
you remember the wording that we had? We wanted to go to Jace's old home.
yeah, old home, not what this is. Is this a place where souls come to rest? Or can't go to rest? Or is this just memories being played out loud?
Well,
As
Right
you are
now-
walking, you can see a calendar. It is today's date.
Where?
They got
It's hanging
calendars.
up on one of the windows. Mostly
Yeah,
just a thing for anyone to check as they're walking by.
Yeah, you know,
How
people
convenient.
people put their calendars out on the mailbox, you know, on their porch.
It looks
nowadays.
like it's
I just
on
usually
the.
put like a no solicitation sign, not a calendar.
It looks like it's actually like the mayor's office, like keeping track of everything.
Alright.
That's fair, yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean. You're doing great, Kurt. Sorry.
Oh no, there was like when I was younger, there was actually like businesses that kept like a little calendar that you could see.
It was
Fair
a
enough.
small town.
So
Usually it require like I've lived in small towns, it usually required you to go into the business to get the date. Like they'd have like those little tearaway calendars on the wall or something.
I mean, I believe it. I mean, you know, good for them.
you would be
Good
able to
for,
see it through the window.
Good for communities that do that. I mean, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, all right. I can buy seeing it through the window.
That
All right, well,
is-
what is today's date?
It is. I'm glaring right now.
It's been only been like 7-8 days.
Well, we're waiting, Kerr.
I didn't think about what the actual like date system would be in this world.
I see.
Yeah.
What's the name of every single one of those individual kids? What was the color of their balloons? What street are we on?
That I actually do have. So F you.
Wait, let's
That
hear
part
it.
I actually do have here. What?
Let's hear it.
Do it, Kerr.
We've still got 2 hours.
Called
to burn. We gotta fill up
him.
the time somehow.
Called out. I called
color
your
balloons?
bluff.
What color
can get my
balloons were
notes
flung in
up.
Magna's face?
What? What did you say there,
Escapes of-
Magna?
What color balloons hit Magna's face? I know it was 6
Blue,
balloons.
red,
that
and
hit him.
green.
So 2 of each?
Mm-hmm.
What style of roof does this town have?
All right, so about going to my house while you guys stare at my house, my roofs, my calendars.
So, I'm getting my notes up real quick because F you, Zim. I love you, but F you so hard.
I think that's what lovers usually do. Yeah.
I want to punch you,
Bring it, Kerr.
not because I'm angry, but because I'm jealous, angry, and pissed off.
Don't worry, you're hangry.
All right.
I'm lonely.
So the rabble rousers are a group of 3.
While I plot to overthrow you.
The rabble rousers are a gang of 3 Digimon, a Bearmon, an Armadillomon, and a Dracmon. Not a Dracmon X, but a Dracmon.
Dracmon or Dracomon?
Dracomon.
I've been betrayed by technical family. Great.
Gee.
Let's see.
If only I knew what that felt like.
Jace, you
Yes.
know that the Bearmon is named Boru, the Armadillomon is named Andy, and Dracomon is named Dricky. And Dricky is the overall leader of the little rabble rousers.
Tricky. A little shithead.
Which one of the 3 is Dricky? That Dracomon's really mean.
Points at Dricky.
Ah, I've got my eyes on you, Dricky.
The 3 are
like-
currently like huddled up discussing their next evil plan. Soon they
weird.
will initiate Asher into their group as their new king.
Picks up Asher. This one's mine. Walks faster.
Domino.
All glory to the Lord of Evil! All glory to the Lord of Evil! All glory to the Lord of Evil!
Wait. Magna immediately walks up to Jace. We didn't. I'm pretty sure nobody said anything about Asher wanting to be evil, so.
That was a joke out of character.
Oh, okay.
But Jace knows that this is something that they would probably do if they knew about Asher's tendencies.
Hence why he's taking Asher further away quicker. Asher is more than
Yes.
capable of evil on his own.
Asher, you can feel in your heart and soul, these are people that are just kindred spirits to you.
Asher has been very quiet this entire time.
And
Because
it doesn't take
he-
long though, Jace. Oh, good.
He is still not happy over everything that's happened here.
Mm-hmm.
Others may have moved on, but he has not.
You're more than welcome to discuss it.
And it doesn't take long though for you guys to arrive at Jace's home, which looks very well taken care of, Jace. There's even a new coat of paint on the walls.
Yeah, this is weird. He'll just open the door for everybody.
Does it squeak?
Everything's been dusted and everything looks pretty clean, just like the way you left it.
Asher.
You know, I've only seen these homes and little snippets I get from old pre-war magazines and such. This is nice.
Asher
Thanks.
turns a glare to Magna.
Wanna talk about it? I know you're still mad at me.
You lied over a knife. Who knows what else you lied to us about?
Inspector, don't forget that you invited Domino to bring blankets and everything.
Okay. Gotta make a deal.
You still invited the chaos.
Crap, there's gonna be more nightmares, but even for Magna this time.
Domino will pick out the absolute best time to give it over, don't you worry.
Here, let's get inside. Everybody can talk. It's late, I think. Looks up. When's the last time we've slept?
I don't think I've ever slept.
Too long.
I sleep 4
Well-
hours every 30 minutes.
All right, let's go in.
I do think, though, if we do choose to rest, we probably should have somebody stand guard just in case. This town's idyllic, but I don't know.
Oh,
It
Don't
feels too idyllic.
teach my hamster to suck eggs.
This is so weird.
I will
you-
say,
Are you sure we weren't just
For-
taken into the past?
I will say for Jace, this is exactly like how his town was. Like his entire life until that fateful day, this is exactly how the town life basically was.
What was the date on that calendar?
It was today's date.
Okay. And by today's date, do you mean like future today's date?
The date that you guys all think it should be.
Okay. Thank you.
The day
Wait, what was
after we
that?
left the
What?
mountain.
oh, go ahead, watch if anything.
Also influence.
I will kick you. Yep. I'll allow it.
What?
For the influence is what I meant.
Oh, oh.
You guys can go get some sleep. I still have enough to stay awake. I'll take first watch.
I guess I could do second shift if we need to.
I'll take last watch. Do you mind taking first, Spectre, with Magna?
Yeah, I guess I can.
Thank you.
I've got a couple of knives to sharpen anyway.
Oh, sharpener's out back.
I've got it.
What do you mean, Asher?
I can take it.
First watch?
He nods.
Are you sure? You look pretty tired.
I'm sure.
Looks over at Jace. What do you think?
Do you want me to be with you, Asher?
He shakes his head. His eyes have not left Magna.
God, I'm sweating bullets over here.
All right, bud.
Want me to take a later one then, Jace?
That's up to you. I just figured maybe two of us at a time, but...
Oh. I'll tell you what. If anybody gets too tired, just wake me up and I'll take the rest of their watch.
Yeah.
Sure thing.
I'll go make you guys some beds. It's not a big house, so sorry.
No worries. And speaking of which, what do we actually see on the inside? Is there like TV, hammocks, plants? What do we actually see?
This would be up to you. What you would have.
If it's exactly
Jace?
the way he left it, it's a very... It's kind of... you've seen those old houses that the kitchen is technically a full-size kitchen, but not quite.
Oh.
And it's connected right to the living room. So you see the very common dining room table. You see that there is a couch. You do see a guitar. You see a handful of magazines and books left out on the what looks like the coffee table. He doesn't seem to have a TV. Probably not a point this far out. It looks
Nah,
like
not
there
really
is an
TV.
Yeah, there is an upstairs where there was a couple of rooms. A very, very basic bathroom. It's very much wood cabin-esque in here. You kind of see some foraging supplies, some bags, and some other things of such nature around as well. So, work gear.
Charles is gonna rummage through the magazines a bit, look for anything of interest.
Yeah, we didn't get magazines very often, so when they did, I used to buy them. There's a whole stack of them upstairs in the closet if you want them. Look through them.
No, I'll just take this chair here.
Are you sure? I think I got some. Oh no, I never did have any cots. I never had any visitors.
Yeah, no,
Right.
I'll be all right. I'm the reason is I want to be ready just in case anything happens.
All right. There's a coffee maker in there. There's tea in there. This is not normal. Are we sure we're awake? Domino didn't kill us, right?
There's no reason to kill us if Charles is with us. Plus, normally, if someone has to fulfill part of a deal, you don't kill them, right?
Who knows with the Fae?
Well, I trust that man with my life and however many else I get to live. I'm sure we're fine. It's just, a terribly unsettling situation.
You know what? That would possibly fit, essentially, because everything I've done.
I'm gonna go lay down.
Yeah, I'll go ahead
Couch is
figure
yours.
something out.
I call dibs on the main bed.
You don't get the main bed. Jace gets the main bed because it's his house.
Jace can share, yeah.
I mean, I was gonna have Ray and
Don't teach my hamster to suck eggs.
God,
was-
even more.
I was gonna have Ray and Asher crash in my bed. Honestly, if you want, you can crash in Ray's bed. It's fireproof. If that's a consolation prize.
And as you are about to head up, Jace, there's a knock on the door.
You want me to go check that, or
No. Let me face whatever craziness is going on here.
okay?
Maybe I'll sleep on the floor tonight. Maybe I just need to sleep on the floor tonight.
Florcoon, woo. Florcoon
Someone-
loves you so dang much. Florcoon, woo.
Actually,
All right,
that's the
let's.
DuckTales theme song.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right, he'll go and open the door. Hi.
As you open the door, there is an Elecmon there, with a freshly baked pie in his hands. You recognize him, of course. This is Eric, one of your neighbors. He's a little bit of a baker, and he's always like hosting little like get-together parties in his backyard, or bringing little gifts to people, just the neighborly nice things. He was always a very nice, good Digimon.
Hi, Eric. Wow, word spread fast. I'm
Hey!
back.
Well, what can we say? You know how it is. Dane started spreading the word, and the moment he started, well, it spread like fire that you were back.
Of course. I would invite you in, but we were just about to lay down to rest.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know that you were so tired from that.
Yeah, we just got in. We've been traveling basically all night and all day, so.
Well, don't let me keep you up, but I am hosting a little soiree tomorrow. We're just going to be having a little get together in my yard, and we're going to have some food and everything, just our normal thing. Have the kids play, adults be able to relax. You know how it is. I wanted to also invite you since you were back, finally.
Yeah, if we can, we'll see. We're not sure how long we're gonna be in town for. Not busy.
No worries. No worries. Now, I baked you and Ray's favorite pie for you. Careful, still very hot. I just got it out of the oven.
Well, I appreciate it. He'll take it, trying to avoid the squint.
Now, you have a good rest, and don't be a stranger,
I won't. I'll make sure to come by and say goodbye before we leave if we end up leaving early. Otherwise, I'll let you know if we're gonna be able to make it, okay?
Wonderful. Welcome home.
Yeah, thanks.
And he'll nod, give you a little wave before just starting off back towards the his house, which is right next door.
Shuts the door, turns around and goes, "Why does everything track? This is getting really weird, guys."
Only now?
No, it's getting worse because look, I might be freaking out. I'm gonna go lay down. Yeah, should you want some sweet bean pie?
No, thank you.
Okay.
It'll probably help you stay up,
I don't know if we can trust the food actually. Maybe I should just throw this thing away.
Sniffing at it, it smells like it smells exactly like the pies you would make.
Charles, taste test.
Charles.
Brioche is the chef here.
You and I both know Domino would rescue you if it was necessary.
So we know, if anything, Charles is the smartest bet because he has the 100% insurance plan set.
I mean, he does enjoy a good. Okay, yeah, that's. Oh, look, a pie. I'm going to go ahead and try it since nobody else wants to eat it. Here I go.
Offers out the pie.
Charles very slowly waddles his way towards the pie, doing his best to pretend as if he might actually take a bite.
Do you take a bite?
He's gonna take the fork and put it in the pie. He's gonna take the piece and have it hover inside his open mouth with
So
a shaking
slow.
hand.
Yeah.
And he's gonna drop the fork immediately after.
Did you take the bite though?
No.
Oh. Okay.
Do it
Yeah,
again.
It's just a thing of pie laying on the ground now.
Charles, take a bite. Don't make me force it in.
Oh, stop. I'll just do it. And Jace will just pick up the fork and take the bite.
Wait. Ah, frick.
It tastes pretty much like you remember it. Like, he's not the best chef, but he puts a lot of love and care into his food. So, yeah, it's okay. It's not bad, but it's not like the best you've ever had. But it's a nice pie.
Wasn't his two ex-wives called Love and Care?
He puts a lot of effort and work into his baking, but he's not the best.
Jace will set down the pie and be like, it's pie.
Well,
like, it's nowhere near as good as, like, say, Brioche's cooking. But it's passable.
Well, Jace, the only downside is that if it was poisonous, it won't make itself known until a couple of hours after.
It's not poison I'm worried about, though. It's being chained to whatever reality this is.
It's very possible it's just a pie. We're all just overreacting, you know.
Magna's just gonna
Says the
take
person
out
who dropped the fork.
I just don't want to abuse Domino's power like that, is all. That's...
Yeah, sure.
Of course you know a lot about poison, Magna.
Just not right now, please, Asher.
Well, I'm going to sleep, so good night.
Alright, I'm going to sleep too. This is too much. Asher, the room on the left when you go to bed, okay? I'll be in there. Just hop in with us.
He nods.
Gives Asher a hug. Picks up Ray. This is too weird. Alright. Does that slow walk up the stairs like he doesn't want to go? Because this is actually way too weird. And then finally makes himself go.
Charles is gonna go ahead and take the couch. Just kind of leap right into it.
It's that old style of couch that once you get in, it sinks down like 2 feet for some reason.
Oh, the fun one.
This is terrible lumbar support. I'm gonna feel this in the morning.
Brioche, Spectre, y'all heading to bed?
Spectre's just already in his chair, and he's found like some piece of cloth nearby that he's just kind of thrown over his eyes.
Well, seeing that they're all asleep, I guess, so start keeping an eye out. If you wanted to keep an eye on the Masher, just especially Jace, just make sure nothing actually happens.
Asher's eyes have not left you.
Of course. I never wanted any of this, alright, Asher?
He gives a sniff at you.
I never wanted y'all to get involved. It was just supposed to be me. I don't know how many times I'll have to say it just to make you believe that.
Why would you lie about a pen? Why would you lie
I lied
to
about
us?
it. I lied about the pen because I don't know what I don't know what Leon was gonna do. I don't want to hurt y'all. I never wanted y'all to get involved. I lied to y'all because I don't want y'all knowing the truth that I wanted something to kill myself with in case the boss was trying to do something. Okay?
You tried that when he did control you and he wouldn't let you. Why would it
He
have worked
wasn't in
that
control
time?
of me. He wasn't in control of me this time. I don't want to see y'all die in front of me. I don't want the chance of him taking over me to kill y'all. If I was going to die, I wanted to die keeping y'all safe.
I don't think the boss wants.
This is after everyone's asleep, I'm pretty sure.
Spectre's in that like curious unknown stage. He could be listening. He might not be listening. Who knows? The only way to know is to peel the cloth off his eyes and see if he has that one eye open.
I know no one trusts me anymore. Other than maybe just Brioche. So I don't know how anyone would react. I'm pretty sure some people would be happy if I died. Okay? I'm sorry if I hurt you, Asher. I truly am. But I was trying to look out for the entire team. I don't want to see anyone else get hurt before me if there's a chance that I can stop something from hurting them. Hell,
But you
even in the
still
notes.
lied. The reasons behind it may have been fine, but you didn't trust us. So why should we trust you?
I don't even trust myself.
Then I will sit here and watch and wait.
Okay. I don't blame you for not trusting. How can I even
You cut
trust
out there for a
myself
moment.
knowing that I caused? Oh boy. I don't blame anyone for not trusting me. I mean, I caused all of this essentially. I'm scared. Okay, Asher? I'm scared. One second, I'm running for my life, hoping nobody joins me. Next thing I know, everyone's with me, and I find out that in my previous life, Leon had a crush on me. We possibly were dating. And then we go to Era's old town, which for some reason is still active. I'm trying whatever I can because I don't want to see anyone else get hurt. Even if it means sacrificing myself. I'm trying to wrap my head around this as Magna gestures all around him. And I don't even know what's happening anymore.
We were a team. If one of us goes down, all of us do. You made decisions on your own for all of us. And you didn't trust us. Instead, you lied to us. Even after all of that, you lied to us over a pen.
Yeah. Yeah, I lied to you over a pen. I'm probably the most worthless person of the team.
This hamlet shall not fall.
Cause you _the_ Avali raided my stream with 15 viewers.
Well, this is quite the moment to come in with a raid there.
Yeah.
We are having a very emotional scene right now, but Casu, thank you so much for that raid. Welcome into the stream, everybody. I am Razim. We are in the middle of our Digimon campaign, Data Resistance Squad, and yeah. I'll be in the chat in a moment after this. Want to repeat your last line, please?
Yeah, yeah, I'm the most worthless member of this team. There's no reason anyone should trust me. I mean, after all, I kind of did break everyone's trust. I mean, you looked up to Hodu, and the first thing that he says to you is that you should be arrested. I ruined everyone's life. I ruined everyone's lives. The only one who's kind of fine is Charles. I don't even think I can ruin his life, even if I tried.
It's not about the life. As long as I've got my family and my team with me, I don't care. That's not what I'm upset about. I'm upset that you didn't trust us. And you just kept lying. You just kept keeping secrets.
I trust you. I trust everyone.
Then why did you lie about not having a pen?
I'm scared of the consequences. Okay? If I tell the truth, I don't know what everyone will say. Last time, I talked with the boss, I wanted to kill myself. Everyone treated that as if it was normal. I'm scared of what people will think if I tell them the truth. The exact truth. Asher. I'm scared someone's going to try to kill us. I'm scared that I'm going to be the first one to die. I don't want anyone to... I don't want my fears to come true. That's why I'm lying. To hide it. To hide the fact that I'll most likely be the first one dead, saving everyone. The fact that I could ruin everyone's life with just one move, one word. I don't want that to happen.
That already did. And apparently, you're not the first one to die.
Yeah. I just know that I'm scared that if I die again, I probably won't come back. I'm scared that if... No. Especially not if...
will.
And how do you know that? How do we not know if Hodu has a way to make sure we don't come back?
Well, I just know. As the his ring flashes golden light for a moment. I know you will.
Thanks for that, Asher. I'd give you a cookie.
This hamlet shall not fall.
Oh wow, another raid.
Raided my stream with 24
Apparently we're just gonna get all the raids during these depressing scenes for people to come into the middle of.
That's been the track record this entire game.
I mean, it's not wrong.
Toggleroo, hello there. Thank you very much for the raid. Oh, they need depression? Well, great. We got that in. We got plenty of that.
Welcome to Depression Central. This is the game of depressed characters and a couple of characters that have yet to be depressed.
I think I'm leading in the depression, if not Jace's actually.
I mean, look at that title, everyone. I thought this would be a very good title for our session.
You're not wrong.
Everything's fine.
Everything is awesome.
Everything is cool when you're part of a team.
Everything is awesome when you live in your dream. Okay. We good to continue?
Hmm?
Sorry, I was taking a quick moment to grab some water. Sleep well, Toggleroo. Thanks so much for coming by and sharing your community. Yes, let's continue.
Asher, I'd definitely give you a cookie, but I'm pretty sure if I pull it out of the bag, I think it'd become a potato. And anyway, I think you deserve the most to be the one to hate me. But you were also the one I focused on the most in the note that I left for y'all. In the off chance that everything did go according to plan, where I was the only one who left.
Show me this note.
Magna's going to pull the note out of the bag and hand it over to Asher, essentially. And all it's reading is, Magna saying that he's sorry. Horu's hiding secrets. And then essentially saying, Asher, I want to give the bag to you. You're like the best medic. That he's the best person that he can hand the bag to. That there's secrets that they can use in order to keep themselves safe inside the bag, and like secret compartments and stuff like that. Mentioned to Jace that he's sorry about everything that he's done so far, to not hate him. Brioche saying, why didn't you just stop with the potatoes? All your cooking was good, all that stuff. To Charles, just be yourself. Literally, that's it. To Charles, be yourself.
I was expecting it to say nerd.
And then to Spectre, don't we are. Don't let someone force you to do something you don't want to do. Keep fighting for what's right. And he's ending it off with, I'm leaving to make sure that y'all stay safe. There's questions that need to be answered, and if anything, I'm making myself an enemy to the whole base. I don't want y'all to get dragged into it.
Proceeded to leave in like the most, explosive way possible.
Magna wasn't. I wasn't planning on everything to end up this way. And it's kind of really funny that the page that I tore out for the note is my medical records.
Asher, after looking it over, just drops it to the floor. You really thought we wouldn't come after you? We went after Spectre. You really thought that we wouldn't go after you.
I was really hoping that after all of this, when y'all got over to come get me, I'd have the answers, that we'd meet in the middle of me just coming back. Yeah, but nothing ever goes according to my plans. Nothing ever does.
Then maybe you shouldn't be doing it all by yourself.
Ties into what I said earlier, Asher. I'm scared of what happens if I tell y'all the truth. I'm scared of what may happen. I want to protect y'all.
You're still scared. And he just gestures with one of his paws at the area around them. You're still scared of what might happen. Look at what already happened. Would it have been so bad if it could have been much better if you had just talked to us.
It would have been better, yeah, but
No buts.
Asher.
None shall see me. Though my battle cry may give me away.
Oh boy.
It's only a minor.
Asher, I'm scared. I'm scared because Jace doesn't know what's happening here. He told us that everyone died, essentially. And we get here.
I will allow it.
We get here, and what's the first thing we see? Digimon. Everyone alive. I don't know what's going on now. And I'm scared because this is possibly something I can't stop from hurting us.
You know now what happened when you didn't come to us. When you didn't talk to us. When you didn't trust us. You didn't want all this to happen? Sure, but it did.
You want the truth? Okay, the last time I trusted people, I really trusted people, they died saving me.
That still doesn't matter. Not on this.
It doesn't matter.
It is irrelevant. It's when you don't talk to us, we're gonna go after you. You not telling us anything and just going and doing all of that, we still went after you. I'm sorry about your old team, but you were just setting up the same exact situation to make it happen all over again. We are a team. And yes, I'm angry at you. But we are still a team. And when you don't talk to your team, we're gonna go after you and find out why the frick not. We trusted you that you had a good reason, and that's why we went after.
And it ended up with everyone hating me.
I don't speak for the others, but I speak for myself when I say I'm mad that you lied. That was your mistake. That you didn't talk to us. That you went off on this, whatever you want to call it, this plan of yours, without telling us a thing. And then, to top it all off, you couldn't be honest about a pen.
My track record really sucks, doesn't it?
Yes. And if you disappear, I'm still going after you.
Even if it's to save everyone?
Even then. Besides, I'm apparently already dead, so it doesn't matter that much.
You're very much alive, you know that, right? Or are you talking about, like, your past life?
I don't know what that was.
I can't promise anything, Asher.
Great fun! Right, Boo?
The only reason because I'm a little traumatized of everything still. But I can promise you I will talk to everyone. Okay?
Alright.
Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna go look out into the city and hopefully no jump scare is gonna happen.
Boo.
Oh,
Fuck. Let's see what fate has for us tonight.
happy fun times.
I'm about to cry so much in the corner.
I will send this off to Kerr as well as Magna.
Oh no.
I'm leaning towards denying this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna say no to this one too.
Let me see my fate. I definitely don't like that.
Asher is just gonna settle down, still keeping an eye on Magna.
Magnus just going to reach into his bag, trying to pull out a cookie to give to Asher. Does it turn into a potato curd?
No.
You're gonna need to keep some energy if you want to stay up. Here.
He's shaking his head.
I definitely don't need it.
Then we can save it for later.
Okay. I'm gonna be just right back. I'm going onto the roof real quickly, just try to see if I can see outside of the city. See what's going out there.
Asher is following him out. He is not letting Magna out of his eyesight.
Magna's jumping up and then using his wings to just fly up. And he's going to sit like maybe 1 or 2 feet over Jace's house. And then he's just gonna look around to see if there's anything around that doesn't seem right, along with trying to see if there's any townsfolk acting differently than what they originally should be.
Yes, there is. Asher's acting differently than he should be.
Well, I know what Asher's doing. He's making sure I don't do something stupid. But I'm wanting to make sure everyone's still safe. If this is still a safe place to sleep for the night.
There hasn't been any issues so far. But you want to head out and explore? Is that it, Magna?
I'm just gonna... Asher, I'm gonna be up in the air. I'm just gonna check the town a little bit. Okay?
He he nods slowly, keeping his eye on Magna, but calling into the house to try and wake up Spectre. Spectre? Spectre? Spectre?
Oh, Spectre was having very, very nice dreams and a very restful sleep as he awakens.
What? Oh. I look around and I see that the room's empty. Oh, where'd those two get off to?
Asher's right outside the front door, not looking away from Magna.
What are you looking at? Did you spot something?
Magna's flying off. I'm going after him. I need you to watch, please. And with that, he goes off after Magna.
Alright, yeah, be safe.
Alright. Where are you off to, Magna?
First, Magna's gonna look around, like up in the air, before heading down onto the ground, and then heading over to the medical tent.
Okay. It's a little, like, actual little office, a little doctor's office building, so it's an actual building you could go into.
Okay, they said that there were 3 Digimon in here, along with maybe the doctor? 2 with the flu, 1 with a broken leg.
And
Yep,
with your help, we can break the other leg.
Yep, and inside, indeed, you can see a Labradormon, a Gabumon, and a Gazimon. The Gabumon and Gazimon are both resting, and the Labradormon is reading a book. And he does kind of look up from his book when you come in.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
You're the one with the
Asher.
broken leg?
Mm-hmm.
Asher is just peeking into the doorway, trying to be nondescript and stay mostly hidden, but keeping his eye on Magna.
Okay.
And then let me guess, the other 2 are the ones with the flu?
Mm-hmm. You can see that there's actually a little area set up to keep them separate from each other.
Smart. Do you know what they did for you? Did they just like put the leg in the cast after resetting the bone? Is that all they did?
Yeah, and they also made sure like there was no infections or anything.
Smart. They didn't give you any like meds or anything?
They gave me some just in case there was an infection, just to make sure I'd be okay.
Okay. Well. Yeah, there's nothing I can do for that. Other than just let it rest. Do you know
Hey,
what they did?
kid, you want some free healthcare? Breaks other leg.
Do you know what all they gave to the other 2? Other than like letting him rest?
Medicine, soup, water. And crackers.
Medicine soup, water, crackers. Making sure they're well fed, making sure they're well hydrated, and then making sure they have like all the medicine and stuff.
Hey, can we pause for a second? I gotta get some water of my own.
Sure.
Sure.
Oh, thank God.
So is Magna about to deal pain relief to the one with a broken leg?
Oh, 100%.
Here's some real good shit, kid.
Oh no,
We
not
call
that
this.
at all.
You see, on the street, it has a name, but here in the hospital, we call it codeine.
As we wait for the Spectre to come back. I guess.
Everything will be fine.
Oh no. Oh, this is gonna be funny.
Great fun! Right, boo?
Alright, the boo?
Or
Oh
if
no,
we
is
take too
that
long, the
another
influence will start coming in.
Guys,
Everything is awesome.
do you know that we're just waiting on Spectre to come back? Rygon to come back.
But this is their chance to torture us.
Oh God.
You gave
I didn't
them this
even like
chance.
I don't even like the fact that someone tried to change my horn's colors. Like that's not at all how the X like the X antibody works at all.
I mean, the influence can do anything, but something of that nature gets sent to you as a player to approve or deny as well.
Yep. And I can also nimwat too.
Basically, it goes through me to make sure that the level is good, then it goes to Storyteller, and in the case of something that directly affects a player like that, it is also sent to the player, and if either of you say no, then it doesn't happen. But they're welcome to try whatever they want. I mean, it doesn't hurt anything.
Yeah.
Everything is fine. Everything is fine.
I wonder what this one's about.
It is certainly very strange, these occurrences. And the people don't seem to be aware of anything at the moment. But that could be all a big facade.
Oh yeah, no. For something that I'm planning on doing later, we do need Spectre. We do need Rygon back.
Mm-hmm. Ha ha ha.
Why?
No, I am going to deny that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, he does not get that easily here.
Was that for me? Was that like something
No.
benefiting me?
Nope.
No, that would have benefited Jace.
Oh, good God.
Because of where we are.
I just want everyone to suffer.
I can't wait for
Suffer
Brioche.
eternally.
Yeah, but unfortunately, like, you had no hand in Asher's suffering. That was
I'll take what I can get.
entirely done by a certain member of the party.
Funny joke. Funny. Real funny.
Who's joking?
It's my coping right now, okay? It's my coping.
And who
It's
says
okay,
I'm going
Curry.
to?
You've got. Go ahead.
Who says I'm gonna let you cope? Go ahead.
My depression.
It's okay, Curry. You've got Jace in the palm of your hand. He's currently having an existential crisis on top of an existential crisis on top of an existential crisis, to the point where he's just like, "Nah, I'm going to bed. Fuck this. We done."
Is it
Just-
existential crisis cubed?
Just wait, Jace. Just wait till you find out things.
I mean, I give you free reign to do whatever to Charles, within reason. But like, if the man would shatter if you stubbed his toe. It's fine. He'll find his own misery.
Is this just find out next time on Data Resistance Squad?
I think we got another 50, 40 minutes.
Mm-hmm. I think I hear Rygon.
Alright, I'm back.
Oh, it's him!
Yep, we could hear the adorableness coming back.
Yay. Alrighty, here we go. Magnus going to look back at the Labradormon. While there's nothing that I can do for those two, Magnus starts reaching into his bag. He's like, where is it? Oh, here it is. Magna pulls out a little bit of painkiller. Pours out in his hand like 3 or 4, closes back the container and put it back in his bag. He puts it like on the table close to Labradormon and is like, you're gonna want to take one every 4 to 6 hours. And you're only gonna want to take one because this is strong for a Digimon your size.
I'm not supposed to take stuff from strangers.
Well, my name's Magna. What's your name?
Stranger danger. Stranger danger.
Hey kids,
I've
got a van full of candy here. You want in?
I'm
It's the
Lobo.
good stuff.
Lobo. I'm one of Jace's friends. And I'm a medic.
What's a medic?
Essentially a doctor.
Then why don't you just say doctor?
I don't know what you call a doctor, which is why I said medic. And I'm more of a medic because I treat injuries out in the field. Out while adventuring.
You go to fields?
Well, it's cold out in the field. Really, it's just us going exploring all throughout.
Wait, so you're an explorer?
You could say that.
But I thought you were a doctor. Don't doctors have to stay in like a town and take care of people? That's what our doctor does.
That's the thing about medics. They're doctors, but they get to explore.
Huh. That's kind of strange, but cool. But really strange.
I know. You should probably take one of them. Depending on what meds they had you take for the infection, it'd be wearing off in a little bit.
Okay, I guess. As he'll reach over and take one.
This is the easiest murder anyone's ever committed.
I'm not committing murder. This is like Magna went into doctor mode because he knows like there's 3 people, 2 who are sick and 1 who's injured, and he wants to help.
Magna, have you thought about looking at their chart, seeing what they've already been given?
Magna's going to look at that right now.
Just basic stuff. Just
Oh,
like
yeah, I should check to
things
make sure what
common.
they've got.
Checking allergies and everything is like, okay, they actually aren't allergic to the meds, thank God.
As
Okay.
it turns out, he's completely allergic and it'll kill him.
No, stop! Stop! Don't take that. Let me trade it out. You're allergic.
Asher is making note of this attempt on this child's life.
I'm joking. No, it's perfectly fine.
Okay.
Really, Kerr? I thought you wanted people to suffer here.
My level of suffering. I don't want to just give the easy way out.
If you need anything else, you can let the doctor know. I don't know. Magna's gonna look at like a couple of the books around if there's any, just to see if there's anything he recognizes.
What were you looking for? You cut out for me again?
Magna's going to look at the books, see if there's anything he recognizes before he looks
A
back
couple
at
of them, yeah.
He's gonna look back at Lobo and be like, let the doctor know. And then Magna writes quickly on the chart what he gave to Lobo.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just gonna go ahead and head out. You have a great rest of your night. You should probably get some sleep.
He'll nod and wave.
Until he goes back to reading the book.
Okay, I think I just need to hit one more place and then we can head back to the house. Asher.
Oh, I wasn't aware. Well, I mean, it's probably as presumable.
Those guys better get back soon. I want to get back to sleep.
Magna heads over to the mayor's office.
Okay.
If there's one.
Yep, there is.
And he's just gonna look for
Yeah,
anything mentioning the history.
Yeah, we established that there was a mayor's office, you know, with the calendar.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of,
So what were
what
you
exact date are we turning into now here with the...
What do you want to look for? What do you want to look for, Magna?
Just ignoring my question, Kerr?
Yes.
But it's a very important question.
What do you want to know, Magna?
Magna's looking into the history because all he's looking for really is just where what Jace told him happened, and he's trying to go from there and figure out what happened. The reason why like the city's back to how it was.
I'm a little confused on where exactly you're looking for this at, because I don't imagine the mayor's office is going to be open in the middle of the night.
You'd have to agree with that one.
It'd be like 6 or 7 o'clock at night right now. So it's starting to get dark for you guys to like rest, but people are still active.
Doesn't mean the mayor's office is open. I mean, hell, politicians take half the year off just because they want to.
There's probably
Yeah,
a
but not in this
secretary
world. It
in there.
doesn't.
Small town.
Inside, you'd be able to get some help. Like, there are like town records and stuff that are open to the public. And considering you're a traveler wanting to learn more about their small little town, of course they'd be willing to help you out. Yeah, no, everything looks pretty normal. It was established maybe like 50 years ago. And it's just been a little quiet town for the most part. It doesn't look like anything happened out of the ordinary.
Magna is going to make note of approximately what he thinks is when the town technically got attacked. And then he's going to write everything from then on for events and everything.
Yeah. Just pretty much like normal stuff. Like, every year there's the town founding celebration. You have people's birthdays, occasionally a death sometimes, usually from like old age and such. Otherwise, no, it's been a very peaceful place.
Alrighty, let's head back, Asher. I've got everything I need for now.
He nods and follows back.
Oh, and
And
this
you
is...
arrive.
Wait,
Oh,
hold
go
up.
ahead.
While heading back, he's gonna shoot a message over to, like, Spectre and be like, there's no records.
What do you mean there's no records?
First, I checked the medical center. They have all the books that I have. Some of them I know I have the last book of, and they are there. I should have had the last books, if anything. And then I went to check the records. I approximated when the town was technically attacked. Nothing. No note, nothing.
Okay.
Something's out of place here.
So you're saying that this town doesn't have a record of what happened?
They don't have a record of the X, nothing like that. The only
Don't
thing...
seem to be particularly disturbed by that.
Well, I will say real quick, there is like the talk of, the war that's going on, but that's always like in distant terms, like it's going on elsewhere. It hasn't gone into this neck of the woods.
Oh. Fair enough. From my assumption, there wasn't even that.
They mentioned the war, that it was like a couple days away. They never... The only thing they mentioned about Jace was when he left to explore the world. And that was before he got darkened, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Like 1 or 2 days before that. So either there's something up with the land itself, or somebody's playing a trick on it.
Honestly, I think this is one of those kind of group decisions. It warrants more investigation, but we definitely don't want to be causing trouble while doing so. Go ahead and come back here, finish up your shift. I'm going back to sleep as soon as you do.
Yeah, we're almost back.
It's almost time for Jace's time.
Oh, is it only 2 shifts?
No, I think Charles has a center shift.
Oh, so Charles has the shift.
Yep, I'm
Yeah.
last.
Okay, Asher, go ahead, wake them up. I'm just gonna stay up for a little bit longer to think about something.
Don't forget what I said.
Yeah, I know. I'll talk with everyone about it, about what I found out later, when everyone's up.
Asher is going to get Charles up. Notably, his case for his dock is looking a little thicker. He stole one of the books from the medical tent.
Magna's gonna look real quick and be like, "You stole one of the books, didn't you?"
Yes.
We're not supposed to be causing trouble, and what's the first thing you do? And you told me we needed to talk about. You told me that I needed to talk about things. I'm having to talk with Jace about that later.
Well, alright. If you want me to stay angry at you longer, I guess I could.
Nobody will hear a thing.
Baha!
Magna's gonna throw a cookie at Asher. Take your cookie and go.
Just beware the fog.
Fuck.
Charles, is there anything you want to do during your shift?
Oh, well, if it is Charles' shift, Spectre stands over Charles menacingly, hand outstretched. He sees a sweet, sleeping little Renamon and shakes him awake.
The blade of salt slowly retracts into the shadows.
A blade of what?
The blade of pure salt slowly retracts and vanishes into the shadows.
Charles?
Huh?
You're not there!
Oh?
Anyway, Charles, it's your shift. I'm gonna go back to sleep. The other two just apparently got back from some adventure or another. Have fun. Wake me up if you need anything.
Oh, I'm back there. Jace wanted us in pairs, no?
It's
Yeah, but
okay.
nobody told me this was mine, so good night.
No, are you sure? I mean, it wouldn't mind an
You're
opportunity.
paired with Brioche.
Oh, oh yeah, that's right. You have to get Brioche up. I don't envy you on that. They're a bit mean in the morning. Yeah, good luck.
Yeah, alright. Good night, Spectre. Suppose I'll
Also, there are now mysterious blankets in the shape of owls made of salt that are very soft, and also little bunks for you guys to lay down on, also made of salt.
Of course it's salt.
Oh, I miss these.
It's perfect, darling.
Oh, I miss these 10,000 thread count sheets.
Don't lick them or you'll die of dehydration.
Just a single lick, and that's all it takes. You give it one tiny lick, and your entire body just shrivels up like a prune.
Don't worry, it's the perfect tasting salt.
Indeed, indeed it is.
You go to bed in this, and the entire lower half of your body becomes mummified.
Asher, for the record, is going out the front door.
Okay.
Just sitting outside. And he's pulling out his dock and just playing on it quietly.
Charles does not take notice. He's gonna go and try to get Brioche awake, nudge their shoulder a bit or something.
Magna's just waiting for Spectre to go to sleep.
Oh, he's out cold. He's got the cloth over his eyes and just a little sign nearby that just says "Don't wake unless on fire."
Yeah, no one disturbs you, Asher, as you play. And as Brioche awakens and him and Charles start their shift.
Do we really think anything's going to happen?
Right now, or like in the near future? Because
On our watch?
probably not. Honestly, this town seems pretty normal. Not much to be suspicious about, other than the fact they're supposed to be dead, but they don't seem to know that.
I don't even see why we're doing watch.
It's maybe not something I would have suggested, but it's best we all work together. You know.
Go over and check the other Mons. Make sure nothing's happened to him. Make sure Magna hasn't hurt himself.
Everyone would look okay. No issues unless they did something to themselves.
Oh, I'm still a little awake right now.
No, Magna's been talking about hurting themselves, so.
Have they? I mean, that's unfortunate. Oh dear. Yeesh. I mean, Brioche, how have you, how'd you come about this? It's,
I'm about what?
I didn't know they were talking about that kind of stuff,
When we were having the meal, they were talking about what they were going to do with the pen.
All right. Oh, yeesh, I'm not doing too well, am I? I don't know. Maybe I wanted to forget that. I'm not so good at dealing with these things. It's not my forte.
I completely understand, but everybody needs a little bit of support right now.
How are you feeling about all this, Brioche?
Well, I know that the X are our friends and family. And I know that everyone at the mountain is not X. Most of them don't want to hurt us. We're in an odd situation.
They would hurt us though, wouldn't they? I mean, if Hodu told us that somebody had gone rogue and whatnot, we wouldn't hesitate, would we?
We may.
All I can think about is all the times I complained. Hodu dragging me to social events and arguing with Jessica and whatnot.
I occupied most of my time with the food. Distracting myself that way.
Work is a good way to avoid conversing with others.
What do you think her next move should be?
I think we can stay here until we figure out what's going on. I think we have to at this point. I don't think, even if leaving was a good idea, we should go without knowing what's happening. It seems.
Yeah.
So I think we stay here in this house, and when things go south, we drop everything and book it. You know.
If we can.
That's a fair point. Yeesh. Can I tell you something a little personal, Brioche?
Yeah.
I don't like myself very much. Sure, it's not very well hidden, but yeah, you know, I'd rather not be
Everybody can be distracted by things.
No, it's not that. It's not anything I've done. It just, I mean, I don't know. It just feels like I shouldn't have been born, you know.
Don't put yourself down that way.
It's all I've ever known, Brioche. You know, it's just like I got this big empty hole, and there's just nothing anyone can do about it.
And remember, you're still part of this team. And everybody's counting on everybody.
You're right, Brioche. You know, I'm gonna do my best. You know, I failed the basic exam 5 times. Eesh, you know, but I haven't done you all too wrong so far, I think.
You've made it this far. That's more than what a lot of people can say.
I'm sure the team will be fine. Whatever life throws at us, I'm sure we can find a way around it or through it.
And I'm sure with you feeling like you have a hole in yourself, Domino could fill that.
Oh, I'm sure Domino would be happy to fill his holes. I mean, what?
I'm sure Domino's been trying already.
They can talk about it.
I didn't want to interrupt the moment, darlings. Though around this time is when Jace's turn with Spectre would be for guard duty.
What?
Come on, Jace. It's no longer nap time.
Play with the little flaps on the top of his head. Time to get up.
Gives you such a look. All right. Where's Asher?
I'm not sure they would know, considering I don't think they actually checked outside.
Nope.
Charles wouldn't. Oh, he's around somewhere, I'm sure.
I'll find him. Tucks in
Asher
Ray.
likes to play with the shadows.
Ray is snoring very loudly.
Yeah, that's normal. This one would sleep through an earthquake and a tornado if an explosion went off right next door. Go to bed, sleep, you two. Do you want... Yeah, just go to sleep.
You're a real bang-up guy, Jace. Yeah, that's...
Yeah, this is, Sorry.
No, you're alright. It's just a very similar situation, You know what I mean?
Go lay down, you.
Yes, alright. Charles will proceed to flop and pass out on the couch. And for the record, Domino's atop.
Jace walks over, looks at Spectre
Jace,
sign.
I'm sorry you're going.
Oh, go ahead.
I'm sorry that you're having to go through this blast from your past.
At this point in time, I'm just not surprised anymore, if that makes sense. It's nice in a way, and I want to believe it with everything I am, but this is fucked up. This is cruel at this point.
What's cruel?
Jumps. Jeez. Go ahead and go to sleep, Brioche. I wanted to talk to this one, and I guess Asher's probably awake too. I wanted to talk to him at some point. I don't think we're going to get any time to actually talk after this for a while, so...
Oh, it's your turn?
Mm-hmm.
You come, Inspector? Let's go sit outside.
Oh, alright, fine.
Chase will grab his guitar. Step outside. Is Asher still outside then?
He's outside in the front. There's a porch, he's on that.
In a rocking chair, wondering about his youthful days and how they're gone.
Asher, there you are.
Oh, hey.
You alright, bud?
He nods, just kind of staring at his console.
Oh boy. Looks back at Spectre. I guess we need a moment.
Alright, well, I'll be inside if you need anything then.
Yeah, sorry. Also sorry and also thank you.
No problem, no problem. Just do what you gotta do, Dad.
Yeah.
Spectre walks back in.
Slides over and sits next to Asher. So do you want to talk about it, Asher?
I miss home.
Sorry.
But at least
Maybe
I've got you here.
Oh, sweet bean. Puts an arm around him. Tugs him in close. We're really gonna have to find a way to charge that thing out there, though.
I was trying to not think about that problem.
And we'll charge it before whatever the hell's going on here is over. It's okay, maybe this guitar's real and I'm not insane.
Well, I see it too.
Yeah. You never know with places like this, though. There's something wrong. Who knows how much of it's actually real? So, I know that recently we took a little trip somewhere, and you kind of didn't want to talk about it at the time. Do you remember any of that at all?
The dark area.
Yeah.
He nods.
I kind of figured. Well, the good news is that you're still here. Well, we'll figure it out together, okay?
Yeah. Still not sure what they were talking about, though. Am I not alive?
I'm not sure that's exactly what they meant by it, but possibly. I'm sure it's fine, though.
Yeah. I don't really even feel tired right now.
Have you slept yet?
He shakes his head.
Would it help if I sang you a lullaby?
I don't know, I don't really feel like I need to. Even if this place isn't supposed to be here, at least it's peaceful.
Yeah, it was actually really boring up until Ray happened. So I guess peaceful's a good way to describe it. I was bored out of my mind most of the time.
Compared to the last week, it's a welcome change.
I missed it.
So this is what it was like before the war?
This particular war, yeah. At least for me. We're not really near any of the big cities. They're, 3 weeks travel from here? Traders would come every once in a while, bring stuff from the city, and then we'd trade off, extra crops and stuff. Yeah, this is pretty much it.
It's nice. Though I
Yeah, it's
definitely
nice.
see how it could be boring pretty quick.
It was better once I had somebody around that had a little bit more energy than me. Still, wish I could have it back.
Well, I
Well,
mean,
as long as... Go ahead.
at least right now you've got it.
Yeah. But I don't want to dive in. Because if it's not real, I'm probably just going to hurt myself. I
That's
think I'm
true.
done hurting myself.
Yeah, that is true. Gotta be cautious, but we can enjoy it while it lasts.
Yeah.
Provided the food doesn't turn to sand in our stomachs. That could probably be bad.
I would ask where you got it from, but I know a certain Digi Finder Master that had a lot of crazy ideas.
Desiccated was not a fun status condition.
I would rather not be desiccated. Alright. You gonna hang out here while I talk to Spectre?
He nods.
Alright. He'll leave the guitar behind and go back inside the Spectre and be like, hey, Spectre.
Spectre is just running a stone along his knives, sharpening them. Yeah.
So, I was gonna invite you to dinner to thank you for helping with Ray.
Yeah, it's no problem. Seems like he really needs a father figure right now.
So, still hate me?
No, I don't hate you anymore. I can see that you're an honest guy, and you try to do what you can. And if there is anything going on with you, you ain't doing it because you want to.
Well, that makes this way much easier. I was gonna be like, okay, how do I earn your trust?
Well, you did come back for me. That counts for a lot. I can't guarantee that we'll always get along with everything ever, but, you know, and he kind of sets the knife down and he looks Jace in the eyes. I think, at the very least, I know that you're trying. You're trying to be a friend, and you're trying to be a good dad, and you're trying to be a teammate. So I think I can trust you so far on that.
Well, that's good. That's good.
I'm kind of surprised you asked, though, considering I kind of came along with you guys.
I was surprised about that. Which, also sorry about that. I was a little stunned when that didn't even look like a knife wound in the slightest.
It honestly, I was getting the same vibes, and I think if you hadn't said it, I would have. I don't
Yeah.
know exactly what Horu and the rest of the Magus are up to. I mean, it's hard to say that I don't, or that I distrust Horu. He's done so much for our community and for me as an individual. So I do think he cares, but whatever's going on, I think it's bigger than what our little group here might be able to deal with. It might be bigger than what the Megas can deal with, and it might be bigger than what the boss over there can deal with. Leon, I think, is what they said his name was.
That's what they're calling him now.
And
yeah.
I feel like if we make too rash of a decision right now, it could end up being the wrong one. And despite good intentions, we could end up losing everything.
Well, there's one thing I've learned: as long as you're willing to change paths, when you see it's the wrong one, things tend to work out a little bit better. Though my track record, my track record isn't exactly perfect right now.
Well, that's just it. How do you know it's the wrong path until, well, something bad happens?
And sometimes you don't.
Yeah.
But it's either that or else we sit and do nothing.
Maybe that wouldn't be so bad. I don't know what's going on with this little town of yours, but seems like it might not be a bad place to at least, recuperate for a small period of time.
Yeah, a breather would be nice.
Give the boys somewhere to run around. And it'll give everyone a moment to just process what's been going on.
Yeah. That's kind of why I didn't want to go back to the towns or anything. I thought it'd be better if we went somewhere away. Who would have known that this would have been here?
Something tells me we would have ended up here either way. Even if we had tried going in a different direction.
Yeah, discomforting.
Yeah. But we're here now, so let's figure out what we're gonna do about it.
Yeah, when everybody wakes up. Until then, do you want me to make some tea? Or maybe I should make some coffee for when everybody gets up. I wonder if there's any coffee in my cabinets.
You can definitely check, and well, you're not dead from the pie, so I think we could probably trust it, ish.
Yeah. Figured I'd go out front and play a little guitar like I used to back when Ray was little if you want to join me and Nasher after that.
Yeah, sure. I'd like that.
Also, Magna didn't do anything stupid last night, did he?
Last night? Or do you mean this night?
Well, whatever night it is now. I can't tell the difference between yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
From the looks of it, he was doing some information gathering. He said something about how the town records, the nearby town records, don't have any date of an attack. They talk about a war, but not of being attacked.
Yeah, we knew about the war. It was right over there. He points off. About a day and a half.
Yeah. But the dates around here say that it's today. It's not in the past.
Remind us, Kerr, what day is today?
Mac.
Yeah, what is it?
Apparently,
Today
it
is
is
the
not
dailiest
day.
Another tick
Either
on the
way.
abacus. I am storing up all of this.
I've picked up on context clues for definitely in Smarch Quibble, 2003.
But whatever's going on, who knows? Maybe this place has been given another chance. Or it might be the X playing another trick on us.
Wouldn't put it past the boss at this point to pull some waivers crap like this thinking he's helping.
Yeah. If something does happen and this whole place turns out to be a painful illusion, let's promise to make sure that the boys and the others don't see as much of it as possible. You had to endure some pretty horrible things here. I don't think the others should have to see that.
Yeah. Sounds good.
All right.
Let's
I'll keep an eye on the outside. Why don't you go ahead and get some coffee going?
Sure thing. And thank you again.
Yeah. You're a good guy, Jace. And then Spectre goes back to sharpening his knives.
Jace takes a moment to pinch himself and goes, yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm still alive and I didn't die. Okay. Goes about making coffee.
And I'd say that's end scene.
Babies. My sweet, sweet, sweet babies. I love my babies so much.
I kind of want to point out that Magna's been up this entire time.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And whose fault is that?
Anxiety.
So Jace, when you walk into the kitchen, you can just see Magna there.
Yeah, Jace isn't quite ready to deal with Magna yet.
So, since it's almost 1, should we stop or should we keep going?
Yeah, this would be a good stopping point.
This is probably a good stopping point, but I am enjoying my babies.
While I'd like to keep going, I'm afraid I'm starting to get tired.
I am fighting to stay awake.
I will tell you though, because of how well everyone's done, I will give you a sneak preview. Hang on 1 second. I need to get my note real quick.
Oh no, it's a sneak preview.
Would you like to know what next week's episode is going to be called?
No.
Sure, why not?
Yeah,
we'll know it
hear
anyway.
this.
The title will be Joyful Sweet Times.
Okay.
There's no way we can mess that up, right?
Well,
Sure, Magna. Sure.
sounds pretty cool. Can't wait for that.
Considering you guys were able to murder a plot that was literally supposed to be just like you guys staying at home and actually like building character and doing exactly this, yes, you there is probably a possibility you could break it somehow that I don't know about. I won't put it past this group, but I
My
don't plan
best.
for it.
Can't wait for Lobo to talk about the nice stranger that Jace brought that gave him special drugs. Special magic drugs.
The doctor's gonna come knock at our door, and then Magna's gonna get smacked in the next year.
Hey,
I mean,
to be fair, I made note of it on his log. So when the doctor sees it, he's gonna be like, "Wait, I didn't give this guy pain meds?" And somebody gave him pain meds.
Somebody came into my office that I don't know into my practice and gave one of my patients pain meds without knowing who they are. Sus.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I may have put a note down for this.
I'm dead. Let's go.
Can't wait.
No, I've just been sitting here listening to you guys all talk about like, oh, it could be this, or it could be this, or it could be this, or here's what we're gonna do if it's this. I'm just sitting here going, I can't wait for this to eventually figure. If you guys can figure out what's actually going on and what's happening here.
Hold the line.
Well, Magna's going to be talking with the entire team.
Share and Place Games rated my
Well-
stream with 22 viewers.
Unfortunately, it looks like we're going another hour.
Hi, Jared.
Oh
Hi,
God!
Charum.
Here we go.
Hey there, Zambi, and thank you. Hello there, Changlini. Unfortunately, you guys have come to the end of our campaign for the evening. But thank you so much for that raid, Charum, and thank you for your help with the YouTube. We have reached full partner over there at last. Only took me about 7.5 years. Woo! But we are there now, and I really appreciate it so much, everyone. And also, next Friday, I have a special thing that I will be posting on the YouTube and playing at the beginning of this session for said celebration.
Oh.
Right, Jace?
Yep.
So much fun, huh?
I don't think he's looking forward to it.
I am. It's just I also hate my voice right now. I will put it out there that it was performed off the floor. Legitimately. 100%.
It'll be great. Absolutely great. There will be nothing that goes wrong with it. Nope.
Okay, that makes me nervous. Thank you.
Lorcoon. Oh.
Can't wait for Magna to do something about that. I don't know. They'll find
Do
a
what?
way. You're gonna find a way to ruin it.
No. Actually, this time Magna's only gonna be like, "Hey, so this is what I found out, and that's it. I'm going to enjoy the fact that it's gonna be fun."
I'm sure. I'm very sure.
All right, Charum, rest well. And for those coming in, welcome in. I'm Rosin. We do all sorts of things. This is the end of our Data Resistance Squad session for this evening. However, I will point out that tomorrow I am joining a new campaign. It's been going for about 5 sessions now, but I am joining now and will be streaming it alongside a couple of others. So do make sure you all come by tomorrow for that. But I am very much looking forward to it.
I'm glad.
I can't wait to watch it.
Charum!
I've got the best entry.
Wrong channel!
I can't wait, you guys. I can't wait for next week. I can't wait for you guys to experience the sweet, joyful times.
No worries, Charum. Have a good night. All right, everybody. Thank you so very much for for coming by and hanging out with us for our Digimon campaign here, Data Resistance Squad Scar. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Mastodon, Blue Sky, Patreon, and more. They are on the website as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, tippers, and subscribers. It is your support that keeps this channel alive. I cannot do this without your guys' help and support, so thank you. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It's one of the best ways to support the channel, though you can also do so by sharing the stream around. And as well as coming by, hanging out, and just being your awesome selves. I really appreciate your guys' help and your support, whatever it is that you do. But for now, thanks so much for joining, and I bid you all the most fondest adieu.
Bye.
Bye.
Adios.
Bye.
Bye.
See you next week.
Bye.
Oh, right,
I
next week, I am doing a 24-hour stream for my birthday, so definitely hope to see you all there for that. Please, I need help staying awake.
Do it.
Better
Don't worry.
You better.
Anyways,
I'll
don't
be
worry.
there.